What is going?
What is going on, everyone?
What's good, everyone? I'm your boy Mast,
And I'm Miguel Meza.
and we are Woof Logik. This is Woof's Web.
Our motherfucking podcast.
Yep.
And to our right, we have our special guest, our boy LALO from
Lalo
PLP,
Buns.
What's up?
the CEO of Ponte las Pilas podcast.
34%.
34%, baby. What episode are you guys on now?
Gazelle. Pop it up.
Look, man, our boy right here, he's been at this podcasting stuff for 5 years?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 5 now.
Since
Five.
COVID.
Huh?
Since COVID.
That's COVID,
When Kobe passed, right? Oh, no, that was you started a little before Kobe passed.
Dang, you guys asked me all these dates and I don't even know them. I'm horrible. I'm so ungrateful for everybody that I listen to.
No,
Yeah.
because I wasn't in the later in the year of COVID, or was it in the beginning
No, we started like the 18th, bro.
of January?
The 2018, I believe.
Oh.
I can tell you exactly the date, bro.
You know what's funny too is that
That was
when
longer.
you started the podcast, you started in your room, and I swear, even though that was where we filmed our episode, my first time, I swear I thought it was in here. I don't remember it being up there.
Oh, no. Yeah, it was in my room, bro.
And it was audio only, or
Yeah.
It was audio only, yeah.
damn, that's crazy, man.
I you know what's crazy? I wanted it to just be
Audio.
audio only forever, and I was like, and no one will ever know who we are. And if you find us just
From our voice.
Yeah, just because of our voice. Like for some reason I thought this voice was gonna be like iconic.
I think about that because right now, my thing to listen to is Mr. Nightmares.
No.
He does.
I
He
know
reads
this.
like stories of like horror, like people turn in horror stories, like real stuff, and he'll read them. But he kind of categorizes them per video. Like he'll put 7 Uber stories, 7 Walmart stories, and he'll just he'll just read off whatever people submit. And so that's my thing right now is I binge listen to those, and it's just his voice. You don't see anything.
Yeah, dropped a little-
He'll just put like little pictures up for the video.
Yeah.
To kind of fit with whatever storyline he's talking about. And yeah, because right now I have like podcast fatigue. Like I don't really like listen to many podcasts right now.
I get into that too, though. Like I flip flop between music and podcast because podcasting is like it's cool as fuck because it like after like 2 hours it goes by. That's why it's cool. Like I enjoy when people tell us that for our podcast. It's like, oh, you guys get me through the day. Kind of forgetting that I do the same thing with I'm working. I'm like, oh shit, 2 hours passed by. These dumbasses really push me through my day.
Yeah,
So shout out to you guys for those 2 hours. You know.
yeah,
Shout out to
exactly.
you for the wind down and for the main. Like I listened to it back to back and I'm like, fuck, I should have probably
I do
You
too.
could have spaced them out.
spaced these out.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, sometimes for like people on Patreon or what's the other one? Well, I guess the main one's Patreon. but-
Members of OF. you
yeah,
know.
not really.
Oh, okay.
I'll just for sure like take a month off and then I'll resubscribe.
Yeah, because I enjoy music a lot, bro. Like I think if I want to do something else, it would be in music somehow.
Yeah.
Just to be incorporated, like just writing or like being in rooms and stuff like that.
Right.
What about manager? You don't think you're good at managing?
I think it'd be fun to manage somebody, but I also like
Manage dreams.
I would love to manage Dreams, bro, because I would just let him be because Dreams you just gotta let him rock. Like he's the guy you let him rock. Like he'll
Yeah.
be fine. He rarely does. He rarely makes stupid decisions about his craft. You know, like there's some choices where he'll send me some before he releases them, and I'm like, this ain't your lane. Like don't do that. It's not your lane. And he's like, no, I'm just trying to test the water. I'm like, don't test that one.
I told him, man, he needs to lean into the comedy stuff, but not like super corny type comedy. Like
A Lil Dicky?
not that's like I think that he takes it a little too far.
Oh, he's super corny. You said that, yeah.
No, not corny, but
No,
like,
it's okay. Now you ruined his chance of being here ever again.
but kind of like Pac Joko. You know how like his lyrics, the one that did the IE.
Oh shit! Oh wait, cut that out. Oh, oh yeah, that guy's crazy.
Because in a lot of his songs, like he kind of talks about things that aren't too serious, and he just makes it kind of like light. You know, he makes it vibey, but like lighthearted.
Yeah.
I feel it.
So that's why I think David would excel in that, but that's up to him, I guess.
Yeah, no, like I'll watch like people on TikTok making music, and it's like very much like we're making the song, and so they're reading chat and stuff. But I like when like there's a melody going on or something,
Yeah.
and I write something, and then they're like, oh, let me try that, and then they'll try it on the next loop around, and they'll try, and they're like, all right, we're keeping that one. I'm like, oh hell yeah, see,
Yeah.
I could do that.
I think I could be a good songwriter because I feel like what have I made one of our songs in lyrically?
The I think the train one.
train one. Oh yeah. So I usually do that, or I'll put it in my notes. And the Speakeasy one, oh wait, that's unreleased. I forgot. Yeah, we have an unreleased song where I wrote that. Pretty much I wanted it to be based around speakeasies, and I guess I probably shouldn't say it out loud, but I mean, you kind of guess what the branding around the song is going to be. So, but yeah, it's a really cool song. The only thing is I can't sing. I did do the vocals for Metro, but
yeah,
it's like super easy stuff, monotone. But as far as like being a vocalist, I can't do that. But I think I could for sure be a good songwriter.
So you just pitch your voice, or what? Like you just pitched it up, or for that?
In that Metro one, we didn't.
I didn't.
We didn't do
I
anything.
literally said down here in the Metro, like something like that, you know.
Oh snap! Okay, I didn't.
And then he put like maybe some type of fucking reverb or whatever. But yeah, it wasn't really much to it. But anyway, yeah, because even on these, when we do PLP, like I feel like I don't really plan beforehand any type of rapping, but I definitely when I'm by myself, I always just be rapping random shit, and so I'm pretty good at like putting words together that rhyme.
Yeah, because I think Leak glazed you up on our podcast. He's like, oh, he wants to do a track with you. He said.
Yeah, and yeah, so that, I mean, I would do good. It's just my voice. I don't think I have the rapping voice.
I mean, I think you do. I've heard you rap, but like when we're here, I think you do. You have the voice. It's just obviously, it just takes the right engineer to like, all right, look, maybe you're better on this octave or something, just to have you in the right lane.
Yeah, I could find melodies for sure. Like for a lot of our songs, I do like the melodies, and of course my boy will lay it out, but I'll do like a lot of the melodies and shit. And that's what a lot of songwriters kind of do, though. A lot of like Skrillex, I think there was a video where he mouthed something and he laid it out like in fucking 10 seconds.
Yeah.
How did you guys figure that out though for your guys' lane? Like, because I'm sure everybody wants that feature of somebody singing a hook, but also at some point you need to prove to them that you're worth coming on, so you have to do your own music, and maybe you guys get on your own hook. So how did you guys figure out like, oh, we got to start or just doing our own music,
like originals
in a sense of like with my voice, even though I don't like my voice, I'm gonna have to use them because I can't get nobody to come in here real quick.
Well, since we have the gear, we can, but I don't know, it's something we're barely starting to tap into.
Yeah, like we like from like our past songs, like all vocals we'd be using would be from like Splice or just stuff we could find on the internet. But lately, like, just everybody's using the same damn vocals. Like, and it's like I'll scour on Splice for like forever looking for a cool vocal sample, and I think I found something cool. And at the time, I'm thinking, all right, I'm cool. And then a couple months later, I hear a song they're using the same exact vocal. Fuck.
Yeah, you'll hear the same vocals just in 10 different variations and genres.
Yeah, so I like maybe the last year and a half, we've really been trying either to work with other people with like other vocals, or just fuck it, just we're trying to do it on our own, because like we're just tired of just having people have the same vocals. And we have like cool vocal like idea themes, like we just so some of them we probably can't ever do just because they won't work out, but other ones where I'm like, damn, these could be a really cool hook too.
And you guys don't plan to like have a like catchphrases, 'cause you know how like JOP does that with like otro pedo and stuff. Like you guys don't plan to make your own vocal where it's like your guys' catchphrase right before drops and stuff, or in between drops,
like a tag.
Yeah, like in the middle of it, but like in the sense of like EDM for me is like it could be the beat where like dun 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 and like go, and it's like your guys' voice.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's always your voice doing that.
That's why sometimes I'm like, damn, our name is too unique sometimes, because there's other artists that have like for example, there's this trap DJ. His name's OK, and man, like some like. You know how many OK? Well, he has a specific one he uses. It's like some like
okay.
Oh yeah, that one.
He'll just drive like a quick little echo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And I was like, damn, that's fucking hard. And then some of them
4B4.
Yeah, and then like just like that, and then there's other people where they do have an original vocals, but I'm like, damn, I don't know where they came up to like Yellow Claw. Like they'll have like songs and it just goes like Yellow motherfucking Claw. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
Watch, it would be sick for you guys to have like a wolf like howling probably.
But then that's gonna lean into wolf being our branding, but like it's a woof.
I know it's obviously I know what your name is.
It's because we've had this fucking debate with like a handful of people already, because they think it's wolf, but it's woof.
Oh yeah.
So that's why it's just like we find it funny, but like obviously you're not being that serious.
No, but I'm just saying like you could lean into that. Obviously your name is still your name. Mm-hmm. But you play into like, oh, this is the foods with the wolf sound.
So, I definitely thought about it.
You correlate wolf with the wolf, and it's Woof Logik.
Yeah, I definitely thought about it, but I don't know. don't really have any attachment to Wolf, so I'm just like, I don't think it would be like a branding decision. I would like.
No, and then plus right now we're trying to do more with like actually like spiders.
Yeah,
and so I
spiders.
think that would conflict.
That's already your guys' thing, though. I already associate them with you guys. So.
Hell yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
and it's funny because I have a cousin in Idaho. Her kids, they're little, so she'll play our music, and her kids know us as, or they know it as spider music. Like that's what they
Spider
call it,
music?
spider music.
Yeah.
So that's why it's cool, and I don't really know many DJs that have it. I think there's only one artist, but I discovered this like way later after we already decided the branding. Her name's Charlotte's Web. So she has
That's a book,
webs,
fool.
but it's spelled different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Copyright incoming.
Well, that's the thing, bro. It's like some DJs they take that risk, and it works for some, but others it doesn't.
Yeah. I wonder if that's why GTA had to like maybe like switch their name because
Yeah, they said they got that cease and desist.
yeah. So there's like obviously the group DJ GTA and they were fire too, but then all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, so we're gonna be called Good Times Ahead now, and I'm like, I know for a motherfucking fact you guys that was short for Grand Theft Audio, and you guys are just there's something else happening here.
Like how I keep telling Jonathan, C4L's corridos for life, but
Bro,
he
he
admit
denies it, and like no food standing for something else. I'm like, bro, you're fucking
it.
beater.
Because I seen his URL on Facebook or MySpace. It said corridos for life with the number 4, bro. Like
It's just coincidence, bro.
Yeah, just a
It's
coincidence.
just a coincidence, bro.
Nah, he just has dog shit memory. He probably doesn't remember.
Nah.
And he'll die on any hill. He hates to be wrong.
That's facts.
Nah, not as hell. He always says when he's wrong.
Yeah, but I did want to ask about like your TikTok being taken down because I seen
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Kickback Crew,
Kickback Crew, Soul Primos.
Soul Primos. So like when it happened to you, like how did that feel? Obviously it's devastating, but like, do you feel like you want to restart really, or do you feel like it is what it is?
There's a lot of like feelings involved with it, but it's just like it just kind of happened where it's like we were all logged in at some point to TikTok. So sometimes some of us got logged off, and then it would tell you like it'd be like, oh, I'm logging in.
Mm-hmm.
So I put in the every time that happens, usually in the group chat, and I was at work when this was happening. So when that happens, I'm like in the group chat like, yo, who's trying to log in? Because the code's gonna come straight to me, and the code, it was asking for the code, and I didn't see it for like 20 minutes, and then later on I got onto it. It had said like, oh, code sent, and then it said like email has been changed on TikTok and this and that, and I was like, what the fuck? And I put in the group chat like, hey, who's fucking with the settings or something like that.
Oh wait, so it was it? Oh, because it got hacked. It didn't take down
on TikTok.
Yeah.
So it was sending me like send the numbers and stuff, but I never
Yeah.
sent them because it was like 20 minutes like after. But in all those messages, it said like email has been changed, email name has been changed. And I was like, wait, what the fuck? Like, who's doing this shit? And like I hit those fools up, and obviously everyone was like, no, that's not us. And then somebody sent me an email through like a Turkish, like with a Turkish ass name, and it showed me the screenshot of him logged into the profile with all like, it's all weird letters. I believe it was Turkish people.
Do you think you guys did something for it to be easy, like accessible?
Probably, because we were like, well, if 4 people can access that, it's 4 people are logged into it at the same time throughout the day.
Mm.
So now it's just me logged into it. I think Gazelle too, but it's just us 2 now. Because back then it was like whoever made a clip, just throw it up,
Yeah, but like
we had this 2-step, bro. We had everything, and then I was trying, because when he emailed me, he showed me that thing, and
Was he
he's
trying to like bribe you? Like,
yeah,
hey?
he's like, what is that shit called? WhatsApp me.
Yeah.
If you want your account back. And I was like, it's going to be extortion. They're just going to extort you, and then not even give it to you, and then
Yeah.
sell it, because they make more selling the profile with 150. And somebody has it to this day,
Yeah.
which is stupid because they have all our reposts, like all the videos that I would repost.
Yeah.
So it's like all like some weird language, and then like if it gets down to like English and then our old clips and all that stuff, and it's like, well, come on.
Fuck it, tap into the Turkish crowd.
Nah, bro, because I was like, man, like low-key, seeing other people go through it, clearly it doesn't really affect me. I feel bad, but like I think about like how if that happened to us, our Instagram, because our Instagram's our biggest following account.
I think that would hurt the most because that's the one we spent pretty much our entire like career like really like organically cultivating, and like yeah, there's like so many tips and tricks and little hacks. Like even now people do like to raise their like following to like into like the double digits, and but we've always been like, nah, we're gonna like get it organically.
Yeah, you didn't pay for your shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I see it all the time, and it's crazy because I think it does work. Like people don't really give a fuck enough to check the following.
Yeah.
Oh, we check.
And they just give them all that credit. Like, oh yeah, you guys have a big ass following.
Yeah,
Come through.
yeah, I've seen a couple of even not even going too far. Like my dad has like seen some people, some creators, and like a random video will pop up, and I'll have like two likes or something, and show me like, this guy's funny, has a lot of followers, and I'll look at it, and I'll look at their interactions, and it'll be like 500K followers, and it'll be like 10 likes, this and that. I'm like, Dad, no. But my dad already gives it off. Like,
see, that's the obvious one when there's only like 10 or anything less than 100. But there's some people that they kind of pull it off with like 150, 200, and it looks kind of good. Yeah. But when they have like almost 50K followers, like, no, mom, it's like, bro, we get the same engagement with only 6K.
Exactly. That's how I feel about some people too. But it is what it is.
Nah, but dead ass, if our shit got taken down, I'm buying those 6K followers back.
I'm not starting from scratch.
That'd be really tough because like we've tried it like for multiple, like not like of just the obvious reason of getting bots. It's just like different ways. Like, okay, maybe let's just follow followers, maybe follow cool people that are also in the scene, and just see if that gets engagement, and it does, and then just it would really hurt because, man, the amount of time we spent on this damn app to get it to where it is. Because and we put our foot down, like, nah, when the TikTok curves us, I was like, no, we're gonna chill on Instagram. This is what we do. This is what we talk to everybody on here about, like everybody in the scene. And so like if that were lose, I mean, it would just be like, fuck, what for what?
Not only that, bro, like it's very hard to get big names to follow you.
Yeah.
And when they do, like sometimes they have so much going on already, like your account does not mean shit. So like to get them to follow you again, it's gonna be a fucking pain in the ass. Yeah. And it's already like enough bragging rights that we get to do about the people that do follow us. So to lose that and try to get it back, I already know it's just gonna be hard.
It's gonna be a pain in the ass, yeah. And then they already don't engage with you, so just imagine, if you want to follow me back, it's like, didn't I follow you already? Yeah, I got hacked though. But if it ever does happen, like hit me up, I have a plug. He took our shit, so I'm sure like he can get us a new profile, bro. I can hit him up.
Do you think your guys' password was easy, or is it? Because that's where I'm like, how, like, is there like a system or something where they're just running passwords on something and it just
probably cracks? I don't know. Like the password wasn't crazy hard.
Was it one of your personal ones, or was it one you just made specifically for the podcast?
I make the I should probably just say this, but I make almost the same password, but then I flip like I correlate the last
like variations of it
with whatever like app it is.
We have like
doesn't
3
go across all platforms.
Yeah, we have like 3 but they're variations of like pretty much the same thing.
And it's not something people will guess. Like I promise you guys that it's not something you'll guess. And another cool feature, I guess, even though it's annoying,
especially for the Maple one. Maple one, they're never gonna guess that one.
The hacker took our shit is watching this like bet.
Challenge accepted.
Bet.
No, but that Maple Alley one, no one will ever guess it. But anyway, it's kind of cool that a lot of
what's the Maple Alley one? Bleep it out though. No, you're fine. I don't think they're gonna type that.
Wasn't there a number too? Yeah, like I think.
Must be nice, man.
Yeah, you're 95, baby. Pushing 30 already.
Okay, pushing 30. Relax.
Old head, motherfucker. What we do? We'll finish right now.
Yeah, but the cool thing that a lot of the websites are doing now, even though it is kind of annoying, is you have to put a special character at the end now.
Yeah, I like
so
that.
I think they're kind of doing that to try to eliminate like people guessing your fucking password easily.
Yeah, after I got my Facebook hack deleted, well, now it's deleted now because I think it's just inactivity from like
fucking tragedy, bro. You got your Facebook hacked.
Yeah, bro, dead ass, bro. I had tragedy. Like all my old like light show videos like privated, but I'm like I still want
my light show.
I wanted to
no.
I wanted to get them off the thing and I can't, bro. I was like, I'm fucking hot
in the bunny mask and everything.
Damn, pretty much. But after that, I'm like, before that instance, like all my. Like I use one single password from all my accounts, so I'm like, okay, maybe I should start doing other stuff. So, and now I have that same password and a new one, but they're variations of it. So at least that way I know what could it be or could it not.
That's crazy. All your vape tornadoes is gone that you were doing. Huh? All your fucking little clouds.
No, I never recorded that. It was just mostly like me dedicating light shows to girls.
Don't worry, we dedicated shuffling videos to girls. You're fine, bro.
I've had to private all those motherfuckers. Videos.
Put mine back up, bro.
Oh my god, man, that's so corny, man.
Why?
And that's funny, man. You know, you're a real one, bro. You're a real one because I like there was like maybe a couple years ago where I looked back at all my old like stupid ass posts on Facebook, and you would always be the one to like kind of like, I guess, humble me, tell me like, bro, shut the fuck up, like stop being a little bitch type shit.
Oh shit, damn.
You weren't saying that, but like that's kind of what it's giving off.
What the fuck was I saying?
You're like kind of saying like, bro, like it's not that big of a deal, or like you kind of like make it seem like you would belittle the situation, and you're right in the looking back, like, yeah, fool, like, shut the fuck up, like, you have so much life ahead of you, like, why are you fucking complaining about this little dumbass shit?
Fucking a genius, bro.
Yeah, bro, you're a genius.
I don't know how I do it.
He's him.
I guess so. That's crazy. That's crazy because then I would go right the fuck back and then get brokenhearted and be in my room for 10 days without talking to anybody. I didn't take my own advice, bro, but I was good at giving it.
Hey, that's just what being kids are, I guess.
Yeah, bro.
But at least you had that, mindset somewhere in there.
You know what I think about all the time, bro?
What?
All right, I'm gonna. I feel like you guys all know this, but I'm be very vulnerable here. I was a big ass Bruno Mars fan before Johnny.
Oh, yeah, we know.
Huge Bruno Mars fan. Everybody knew, but it's like when you hung out with me, you knew.
Is this for shoot?
Huh?
Is this like for real?
No, yeah.
No, yeah, you can leave this in.
He met you after, that's why.
Oh, okay, because I didn't know. I don't know anything.
Yeah, he met you.
No, this is for real. Like I was a big Bruno Mars.
He got Johnny into it, no? Kind of.
This is where I'm going with
Yeah,
this. Bro. This is where I'm going with this. And then I got Johnny into Bruno Mars. And this fool took it and ran and made it his whole personality. And then when his girl broke up his heart, this fool was posting "Talking to the Moon" all over his wall and everything. And that's why that joke comes out of it. And then I became like the Homer meme. And I was like, because I like him too, but I'm not gonna get associated with this fucking sim shit right here.
Yeah.
So I just literally fell back and I was like, I'm gonna enjoy Bruno Mars for myself only. I will never tell anybody that I was that much big of a fan. I still am to this day.
Yeah,
but I'm more like, I don't want to be associated with that right now.
Yeah, because I never really hear you mention him. So, but I'm pretty sure you're still a fan, like somewhere in there.
Bro, I know all his moves, bro.
Yeah, bro. But I will never forget when we're all just chilling at Jonathan's, and Johnny just literally just walks out, and we're just chilling, whatever, still talking, and then we're like, what happened to Johnny?
Did you guys get in like butt or something?
Nah, bro. He just like out of nowhere, something must have hit him in his head. He got depressed or whatever. Went outside, and we went out there, and this fool was literally bumping Bruno Mars on his phone, just looking at the fucking stars, like.
What a bitch.
We're like,
hey, that's the homie.
we're like, bro, are you
That's
good? And he's like, yeah, I'm good.
Fucking Johnny, bro.
So that's what I'm saying. Then that joke became a thing. I was like, bro, I put him onto that song, burning it out.
Yeah, man.
Fuck.
Shout out Johnny.
So yeah, I would like to admit here, I was the biggest Bruno Mars. I kind of still am, but like behind Johnny now.
Yeah.
I'll let him take the heat for it.
So do you have like a guilty pleasure artist?
I don't even know if it's like at this point, bro. I listen to, so I really don't care about this.
You're also unk, so it doesn't matter anymore.
No, but like recently, like I've been like heavy on Karol G and Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina's fire. Karol G, I've never understood the hype.
I don't know about music.
I didn't, and then like my ex would like show it to me. I'm like, I get it.
What do you get about it?
Like her voice, like just like the music. I'm like, damn, okay. Because like there are tons of like Latina girls like Karol G, she's the best. And I'm like, what is so special about her? And then I started listening to music, and like I'm like, damn, like she really got that shit on her. Like I get it. Like this is I get why this chick only like does world tours. Like she don't do anything less than that. I'm like, I get it why she's like as big as she is. Like her music is that good.
I found that out late for Rihanna.
I have to really get into it. I've not sat down and, I listen to music a lot, and I haven't sat down and listened to one of her albums.
Yeah, you gotta check them out. They're pretty good.
I gotta check it out then. It sounds like I do.
Nah,
I'll take your word for it. What you say about Rihanna? The same thing?
I think Rihanna for me, but like, I mean, guys fuck with her, right?
Yeah.
I've always been a huge fan of Rihanna. That's why I was actually kind of like butthurt. I'm like, I get why she's making so much money off, and she's at this point she's just being a mom. She don't care. Like she got all this residual money. Like she's making money off all the Fendi stuff. Like she has like I'm gonna make music for what? Like like she'll do it when she'll la antoja ella.
Yeah, when she's not pregnant, because fucking A$AP Rocky hates seeing her not pregnant.
Bro, he's knocking her up year back to back to
mad
back.
As fuck. Just like, I'm putting a baby in you. Fuck that. I can't stand looking at you not pregnant.
Two of them.
Like he's gonna do it again, bro.
Yeah.
Oh hell no, man. You gotta pull out.
A$AP.
Nah, but what?
Nah, I mean for real. If I didn't have to work and like money and stuff, like I'd be like Nick Cannon, bro, straight up.
Just pumping out kids?
Like popping out kids like that, bro.
Since when?
Well, he's pumping out kids because he has the money, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So if you didn't have to work and you had money?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
That's
Like,
wild.
Because then I'd be a dad. I'd just be a dad.
Why would you want?
But you would have that many, though?
Well, not that many. Probably, but like maybe like 4 or 5.
6, 7.
Yeah. Who knows?
8.
Nah,
Like I just wouldn't care. If I have a kid, I have a kid, and it's just however many comes after that.
Wait, do you guys want a family?
I would love
Fuck
a-
yeah.
Yeah, I love a family.
Oh, you have a family already.
Yeah, but I've always wanted like at least 5 kids. But obviously if everything's good, money wise. But clearly that's not gonna fucking happen, bro. So I'm cool with like 2 more.
Why is it clearly not gonna happen?
I don't know if you've seen this economy, but I don't think anyone could really be pumping out 5 kids unless you're making like 6 figures.
I mean, people are still doing it. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but they're still throwing out their chamacos out there.
They get
No, yeah, but I really have always envisioned like just having like my own family and stuff. Like, but I just we're so entangled into like our own stuff. Like I just like I don't have the time for it right now.
Deepish question for you, but are you trying to prove something for yourself, like to like as a kid, like to will you make it a thing to like be there no matter what for your kid?
Does this have to do with my daddy?
No, it has to do with your mom, the one that was always there.
I mean,
it probably does though.
I'm sure there's some internal things too. Yeah, but like
because some people like whatever shit they were dealt with in life, sometimes it could work either way. They want to do good because they never had their dad, or they want to that's all they know is just to be bad.
Like for sure, like my pops, like, he's giving me like a lot of like good things in life and bad things, and both those things, I'm like,
good
they're
hair,
like
good beard,
good dick.
Okay, well, I don't know that. You think good dick?
No, I did tell you that one time. I'll tell it later right now. But it's a funny ass story. I mean, he was like, I pretty much like I started off like my music career started off with him. Like he was a mariachi. He tried to teach me how to play guitar because I'm left-handed. He's trying to teach me on a right-handed guitar, bro. So imagine me, the fuck ups of me trying to figure that shit out, bro.
I believe a quick little side note. My dad tried to teach me, but he's self-taught.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know how to teach. He's teaching he has like a weird ass way to do it.
Yeah.
So he teach me a little bit, and then he sent me to go do my own. Oh, well, I'm going to work. Go on YouTube and check. And then YouTube is completely different because it's a professional way to do it. And I'm like,
yeah,
you're so unorthodox. Like, I'm trying to follow you though, and so I quit.
Yeah.
You were saying.
And then there's also like just bad habits that he have that I know, like just being an adult now, like, oh yeah, I got these from you. Like I dad has had like just the tardiness, the nonchalantness, the quietness, just stuff like that. I literally I can attribute back. Oh yeah, because he was just like that as well.
Damn, your dad gave that to me too.
Yeah.
Tardiness,
I was about to say, bro, that nah, bitch. The tardiness is all personal, bro.
No,
his dad gave it to us. His dad gave it to us.
My dad would be late for everything, and my mom, her working in the nightclub scene would always be tired, so she'd be like dropping off late too. So the importance of being on time just never registered to me ever.
That's what's up, bro.
Same, to be honest.
I'll probably be late to my own fucking grave. I'll be dead ass. The fucking hearse will be hit a pothole or some shit.
You'll be dead ass. Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I'm the first one there, and I hate it, especially the family parties. Oh my god,
Yeah, that's
gotta fucking help all the time.
Oh, you were raised on being like the first people there.
I don't know about raised because my mom's always late to everything, but I'm just in my head like, bro, a time is a time. Like there's many reasons why you should be on time. One, it's respect others, and two, if you want to fill your day with like 4 different things, you can schedule it, do a little hour and a half here, hour and a half there. Mm-hmm. And so I've just always been that way.
I mean, I've been pretty decent about it now. Like, just cause like, if there's one thing I've learned over the past 3 years, I hate having my time fucking wasted.
Mm-hmm.
Like with just anything. And so I hate feeling that way. I would hate feeling wasting other people's time.
Like you did that to somebody else.
But yeah, you're still late all the time.
I'm actually okay. When like
no, you've been doing good.
I've been doing good, but obviously,
check his ass.
no. There throughout the years, that was clearly not the case.
You were definitely bad.
You're horrible. There was a couple times where you're supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Time too.
But I think you're not as bad no more.
No.
But hey, baby steps.
Baby steps.
Also, you don't have an anchor holding you down anymore. So
that's crazy.
What?
Not you, Andrea.
Not
the other one.
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean the burden of his father and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, back to that, and so, yeah, just there are things that just made me want to think. Like when I have kids, I want to doing better because of that, but also at the same time, nah, this is some stuff I want to like teach my kids as well.
I think you'd be a great dad, to be honest with you.
I would think so too. I've always been really good with kids. Like even though if kids don't really fuck with me, just because I'm just like nonchalant. So like, who's this fucking weird ass giant looking ass motherfucker?
Yeah, well, you got picked by Aiden to be #1 in Kitty's videos.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever.
No,
But I feel like that's a seniority thing.
you'll definitely be a great dad. You just can't be a pushover to those kids.
Yeah,
What are some
that's
traits that you see that are good?
from me?
Out of me?
Out of him, like that he could be a good dad. Because I mean, you're in a position where you are.
Well, definitely that he's caring. Like he'll know how to like show them how to love, not like make love, but like
I understood that.
Yeah.
how to love though and be a good person. Like, and that's like #1 right now, especially these days. You see fucking kids out there just rude as shit
They're fuckheads
everywhere,
yeah,
man.
there's a bunch of fuckheads
And
out there.
even my kid, he's not like out there being rude, but he just doesn't like no matter how many times you tell him, sometimes he just like forgets like mannerisms, like just say, oh, thank you, this, and that. But I think it's just because he's like super shy, head down type of kid.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He's a good kid though.
no, he's good. He's definitely got a lot better in his teenage years. Sometimes he's like he acts a little bit more older than what he is, so it's kind of good and bad. But you could see the signs, like he's not gonna be a shithead.
But if you think about it, when were you like that around that age too? Like we like, oh yeah, I'm a little out. I'm an adolescent now, so I'm like, I think I'm hot shit right now.
We're
Like,
just nozzing it the whole time, bro.
I definitely
that was
thought
high school.
I'm pretty sure I thought I was hot shit in certain aspects, but like for sure around other adults, like I felt like I was pretty respectful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, around adults, you definitely were. Like from what I saw, yeah.
Yeah, like I think whenever I was around adults, I wasn't like trying to shy away from having conversations with them.
I feel like all the homies are like that though.
Yeah.
Like they're good around parents because you knew those other friends that didn't stick around too long that you'd get there and they would just be fuckheads no matter what around anybody. Didn't matter.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
bro, I don't want to hang around you, bro. Fuck that.
Yeah, exactly.
There's adults here, bro.
Yeah, you know the parents. I'm like, ¿por qué te juntas con él?
Yeah.
And I'm like, he's my
And I was
homie.
like, his dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny too because my homie, my son,
Not your homie,
Nah, he's the homie. He's a little homie.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck that. You're his friend first, fool. Fuck being a dad.
he had a sleepover and he had like 4 or 5 of his homies, and
Did they all dress like?
and yes, and so one you see that and you're just like, oh, that's why you dress this way.
Yeah.
But then you start to hear them talk, and now I get to pick out which ones I fuck with because of how they treat me and how they treat the situation.
Yeah, like who's
Who has their shit together.
or who's being like who has good parents and like is raised
Yeah.
right.
And one of them, like he spoke respectful, and like anytime they would fuck around too much, he would be the one to be like, y'all play too much type shit. Like he was more chill.
Yeah.
And I met his dad, and his dad kind of reminded me of, I don't know if you guys remember David's uncle with the glasses, the bald head.
The buff one.
Yeah, the buff one.
Yeah.
No? Oh, you probably never met him then.
No.
But he reminded me like him. Like,
Oh, okay.
Like these fucking kids, man, they don't want to help with shit. But you could tell like the parenting at home is there.
Yeah.
It's not just like letting your kid do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I feel it.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I feel like that's what you're telling him though, for the most part, right? Like as long as you don't let him walk all over you,
Yeah,
you'll be
pretty
fine as
much.
a dad. That's good though.
Yeah.
That's tight. And then you said not in this economy, but you would want like 2 or 3 more maybe.
I will have 2 more.
You want 5? Sorry, you
I
want
want 5 though. Just because I'm so used to the big family shit, and like when I'm around my brothers, it's always like it's never boring. And then when I'm around like my cousins, and they all have like 4 to 5 siblings themselves, it's like never boring and shit. Like like I enjoy being around my family.
Yeah, that's another reason why I probably feel that way too. Because I'm not an only child, but I grew up an only child because like my oldest brother is 10 years older than me. So and my earliest recollection to him when I was 7. So, and when he came back from Mexico, so I pretty much was the only child, pretty much even now. And so, but whenever I'd hang out with my cousins or I just see family members and I'm hanging out with his family or just like, you know, like I just see like this big family life. I have a good time. I enjoy it. Like, damn, this is good to me. I like having this. So I would like to have this with my own family. Whenever, but I was joking about like the Nick Cannon thing. But my serious answer is for real, like, however, just whatever happens, because you know you never know. So I literally like it could be 1, and if that's it, okay. But if it's 4, then whatever, it's okay. It's just
And you're Catholic, so you don't believe in condoms either. So.
es un pecado.
It's un pecado, and I'm allergic.
Yeah, no, that clown's cool, man. You protect yourself, be safe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I've kind of started leaning into that more, maybe in the last year or 2. I'm starting to think like, man, you know, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Like I'll be happy with my life with what I have right now. Like, I've gotten way more like, I guess, happy with that. But because it is kind of a pressure thing, especially on my girl. Like, oh, like you have to have a kid. Like, I don't want to do that to her either.
Your eggs are dying.
That too.
Your eggs are dying, kitty.
That too. So whatever nature has for us, whatever, you know, it is what it is.
I'd be afraid of real though. Like, you know what's crazy? Like, the advancement of technologies, people are having kids in their like late 30s, like pushing 40s, and before back then it was a no because the kids some could happen with kids when growing up. There could be issues, but nowadays it's just like the kids are fine. Like just like advancements in like medical technology, like
just a little tism.
People,
that's it.
That'd be crazy. Imagine a little tism.
Way to sidetrack him. He's on a roll.
Yeah.
I go. Keep
No,
going.
I was just saying it's just like the life expect girls could have them like way later in life.
It doesn't matter
prior
anymore.
to past years where girls actually had a mental clock. Now, like, we need to have these babies.
It kind of does suck though, because I feel you're feeling more confident in that, just based off of celebrities and rich people that can pay for whatever.
Well, that's the thing though. You gotta have the money. This ain't no cheap shit. You can just do it out of the way. If those people are like ones that are like, we did our thing, we got our money's worth, and this is the only way for us to have kids, like in a good way. Like freaking Tom Segura and his wife Christina P. Like, they had their kids like their first kid like when she was like 38 or 39, and I was like, that's crazy. And then their next kid, she had one when she was like 40.
There you go.
I'm just happy I look young.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you could have them later and still feel like, you know, young.
Yeah, until they ask you to do shit and your knees hurt. My knees already hurt. Imagine. Fuck all that.
That is another thing too. Like, so obviously I wasn't very like sport. I am a man's kind of thing, but like with playing catch and like the things like, obviously I really do with that my pops. I'm like, damn, how was gonna happen when I have to do that shit?
Yeah, quick trauma done, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It'll come to you, man. We've played enough ball together.
Look, the dad stepped up twice, bro.
My future son teaches me how to throw a ball.
Your son's gonna teach you. No, dad, that's not how you throw it.
You want me
no, you step into it.
Don't worry, man. He got enough uncles.
you know, rotate your
Don't worry. If you want him to go soccer pro.
Dude, that reminds me, I've been wanting to play soccer for some reason.
Oh, yeah?
like a Sunday league kind of thing?
Yeah. I don't know why, bro. I think I'm a good defender.
I think you just want to run, bro. Just go outside and run, dog.
Probably, but
you guys been running? Yeah.
I like competition. That's why. Like, I even saw Aiden's in flag football too.
Yeah.
And I signed up to be a coach because we only have one coach and the other team had 3 coaches. I'm like, what the fuck?
He was coaching everything, the specials, the defense, and offense.
So I volunteered to help. So
what are you gonna be though? Coach for what?
I don't know. I think it's because it's flag. It's kind of just like you got to teach them all like offense and defense. So it's just like simple stuff. So, but it's like younger kids who maybe there's only like 2 that know what they're doing. The rest are kind of like new into it. So it's gonna be like easy teaching them the basics. It's all about having fun and shit too, you know, not really like winning.
Whack.
Yeah.
So but yeah, I got into that. So now I'm gonna be Coach Mike.
Damn.
But bro, when I'm watching them, I'm like, no, you gotta do it like this. Like, I want to get on the field and just show it. You know what I mean?
Wait, can't you though?
No.
You can't get on, not literally on the field when they're playing somebody, but like when you're at practice.
Yeah.
You can't show them exactly the moves that you're trying to make them do.
Yeah,
just
but
show them how to moss
they
them,
can't do it like me though. So
Okay,
you know,
my fault.
so it's not the same, man. But I have that competitive edge, and that's why I thought about doing soccer too.
Yeah. That's crazy. Do you think a competitive edge is something you're born with or something that you built up towards?
I don't know. I'm sure it's different.
I think it's as you get raised. If you're raised in sports, you get the competitive edge.
Right.
Because then you meet people who are better than you. Because like if you just, I remember being so good at soccer in my head, in comparison to all the fucking dweebs and TJ Porter growing up, and then fucking in comes the challenger Carlos, the Colombian, Parcero Gomez. He's a doctor now.
Hey, shout out Colombiano, man. Hey, that fool's living the dream. Man.
That fool pulls up and rainbow flicks me and recess, and I'm like, there's levels to this shit. I can't fall behind, bro. And he was faster than me. He was better than me, but I was just like, oh, hell nah.
That's what pissed me off about my life is that, bro, I wanted to play football in my life. I played soccer for 6 years. What kind of bullshit is that?
Bro.
Yeah,
on football.
That's the thing about like just living with a Mexican family. Like, at least for first, second generation, like Pop Warner, they don't even register that that's a thing. Like I remember like I had like one of my old best friends from elementary school. He was going into football, and I'm like, how do you do that? And like, oh, my mom just signed me up. I'm like, my mom doesn't know where the fuck to sign me up for Pop Warner. So for years I didn't know. I didn't even know that was a thing until I was in fucking high school when I found out like, oh, you could have.
Yeah.
This is what you had to do that. I'm like, well, damn. Well, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I found that out through my neighbors too. Oh, Pop Warner was.
Yeah.
They were always dressed up. And I was like, what do you do? He's like, I play Pop Warner. I'm like, I thought you play football.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, see, my mom was about to sign me up for Pop Warner when I was transitioning into high school. So it was like, well, it's already too late.
That's just,
I went into the weight room on the summer team for freshmen.
yeah.
Bro, everyone's buff as shit.
Yo,
I'm just like,
that's fuck.
Dude, that
oh
shit was
my-
crazy. That's so crazy of me.
And it's crazy. You're surrounded by murderers too.
I'm over here thinking I'm about to fucking go ball out. and I
Okay,
see
only
these
one of
kids.
them was a murderer, and he transferred to your school.
I know. I sat next to him. I know who exactly you're talking about.
You know what's funny?
He was cool though. Well, I
Yeah,
don't
he
know.
was. That's what's crazy to me. Like in football, like he was a cool dude. So it's just like, where did your life go to end up being in that position?
He was laid back as fuck.
Yeah.
Didn't give a fuck about anything.
If y'all know, you'll know. If you're sure for that.
Yeah.
See, that's the only reason why I have like any type of interest in the 10-year reunion is just to see where everyone landed.
Oh yeah.
I don't really care about like to hear like about the other shit, you know, but just to kind of see like what happened, you know.
There's just one football dude. I'm not saying his name, but if you probably know he got convicted for being a pimp.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, that was the homie, and he was funny as fuck. So I'm like, how did that happen?
He got convicted for being cool as fuck. That's what 50 Cent said. Motherfucker PIMP.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. But no, it was like being a pimp, but also like other charges as well, like with drugs and stuff. And I was just like, damn.
That's why he got
How did
in
that happen?
Yeah, shit happens, bro. I mean, people fall into the wrong friend groups, and
Yeah.
or some people don't have friends at all, and like to keep them like on, you know.
The straight and narrow.
Yeah, that's why, you know, it's cool with our group. We all kind of have like a dream we're working towards.
Yeah. That's what are you guys' goals that you want to achieve like in a couple of years? Not I won't give like a number, but like what are some goals you're trying to
Like personal or like Wolf Logik?
personal or just Wolf Logik? Yeah. Well, that's your professionalism. That's your career.
I mean, like my personal life. I mean, for my personal goals and my goals with Wolf Logik are like they're different.
Well, you want to for your personal goals. I know that you want to be me in a mile, and that's not gonna happen.
And you want to be a dad.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to have a family at some point. I'd love to be married. I'm so down to have like the thought of me having a girl and being tied out and being married. That's fucking dive to me. I love to get back to under 200 at some point in my life. 'Cause that's another thing. After you're done like with like high school sports, it's almost like you're playing in Sunday leagues or you're playing in college sports. Like it's really hard to like. It's not hard, but it is hard to like just get back into that kind of fitness thing.
Mm-hmm.
Unless that was your thing, like, cause like the reason I lost so much weight was just like that whole football summer camp really put my ass to work. Like I didn't eat and mind you, none of my eating habits changed, and I ended up losing like 40 pounds because of just how much they were putting me work and just not having like even now sometimes I dream like damn I would just love to like just do football practice with them just because of all the conditioning and working out and the weight training like and like just having a set schedule like when people tell me something to do like it's so much easier to me like I was going to gym with Mike and Gazelle, and Mike was basically our trainer. We'd call him our trainer because he was literally like, oh yeah, we do this, and we were doing it, and I liked it because I didn't have to think of like what am I gonna do when I go to gym. Like right now,
You kind of just went right, and then you did weight room. You didn't have to think.
Yeah, I didn't have to think, and so and especially when I was going with Mike, like he just would tell us like, and so like even now I go to gym, like okay, I know what I do like running wise, but like as far as weights and stuff, that's something like so I have to like actively like look up like I'm looking up beginner pull day workouts, beginner push day workouts, and just see what the hell I'm doing there.
Yeah.
And I look like a bumbling idiot there, but at least I'm just like all right.
But at least you showed up though. That's the thing. That's the most important. But yeah, I have that. I'm the same for like losing weight right now.
Yeah.
Cause except for yesterday, as of right now, the only day in June that I missed running at least 2 miles was yesterday.
Bro, you're the way, and I mean this in the compliment, the way you can lose weight but also gain it back is crazy to me because sometimes I'll look at you and you'll lose hella weight and then you'll just like fuck it, whatever.
And then I get inflado.
Yeah, and then like
my weight fluctuates like crazy, bro. If I'm staying on top of it. But what I was gonna say is like I used to be able to run like that every day.
Yeah.
Eat whatever the fuck I want and I still lost weight, bro. I tried it this time around at the ripe age of 29, and I ate whatever the fuck I wanted. And like at first it started off cool. I lost a couple weight, and then like for some reason on like the next week I just gained like 5 pounds. Yeah, and I was like, okay, it is the eating thing.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure,
People
bro.
are not lying.
and drinking because so I was kind of doing my
Oh, this
sober
is 0 though. It's Modelo 0.
I was doing my sober shit till June, which I did drink like at least 5 times, 6 times maybe in between. But it was like kind of some light shit, like just one beer. But anyway, so in June, this is my like fucking maniacs month where I'm just like going ham and I'm just drinking and eating whatever. And bro, I gained like 7 pounds back. I look like a fucking fat turd right now.
Okay, then don't look at me. Fuck.
Like I look at the side angle. It's like, god damn, bro. All
what the fuck
the
are you doing? Letting yourself go.
bro, that's just crazy because I lost like 18 pounds since January and I didn't do shit. I really didn't go to the gym that much. And then I just started moving more. I started eating better. I didn't drink much. And yeah, I lost 18 pounds. But fuck, man. Gaining that shit, 7 pounds in 1 month is crazy.
Yeah.
You just fucking off, huh? You said.
Yeah, just fucking off.
Damn.
I only went to the gym like twice this month. And one of them, I did that fucking 5K. Fuck, bro.
He was fucking cooked after. He was like,
Bro, I was like, oh, that's not too bad. 3.1 miles, even though I did 3.5. I thought it was 3.5.
No, it's 3.1.
Yeah, it's 3.1.
which is actually, it's doable. You just got to train a little bit to get to like your condition to that.
Yeah, the first mile is the hardest one, bro.
Yeah.
After you catch a stride, you're fine, but fuck.
Yeah. I just kept, like I said, and I just kept telling myself, you're a bitch if you don't fucking keep going.
Yeah.
You're a bitch.
What I tell myself during like runs when I'm outside running, and like if you don't, when I'm feeling like all right, because you get that mental thing when you're running, you're like, okay, I'm fucking tired, and then you're like, no, you're not fucking tired, you'll be fine, and then you keep running, and you're like, no, straight up, I'm fucking tired, and you're like, no, you're not fucking tired, and then like when I know like no, for real, like I'm about to cramp up or my legs tightening up or something, I'll be like, if you don't wait till this song that you're hearing ends, and then you start and you get to walk then the whole next song, then you're a bitch.
Yeah, I start to count to 10, and it helps me go like a minute comes by like that when you count to 10 over and over. But yeah,
that's me hitting a sprint too at the end. Like I'm trying to get further down the road because I'm like, the further I get back into the house is like the shorter walk that I get back to the house.
Yeah, but I fucking hate running. Although I have been more into it lately, but I've never really liked running.
Get Strava, it'll make you run. Like him calling me out. Ask my girl too. But like when you called me out on the story, my girl's like, "That shit was so funny when he called you out." I was like, "That's just not fucking funny," because I had to go and fucking prove it to him. I had to go back. I went out to run at 11:15 so I could just get it by the end of the day.
Yeah. And I wanted to do the 2 mile, but I was telling you, bro, like that. I'm such a fucking dumbass for running at that time, bro.
What time did you run? How I was?
It was like 3, and it was it was like 98 outside. I'm literally running, and like it was literally, and I'm running around in like my mobile park area. So it's not flat. There's like it's like kind of like a hill thing too. So I'm literally like almost a mile in, and I'm like the hot air is literally almost choking me. I'm like, I can't do this right now. So I literally just ran back home, and I finished the mile. But I'm like, this was a terrible idea. I should have done this in the morning or at night.
Yeah.
Fucking rookie.
But then I told him like, because like the app Strava, like I think it's cool. Like it'll give you like you know how sometimes like I don't know what it amount to me to run a certain amount, and it'll give you routes. I'm like, okay, this if you run around this area, this will amount to this amount of miles. And like you just put your preferences, and I just like I put 2 preferences, and like the one that was somewhat closest to me, I'm like, I was telling him, like, if I run over here, I will get fucking mugged. I cannot go down that area.
Yeah, I was telling him there's people out there like they're robbing people up. They're like plotting on Strava. They're just plotting like make them run this way, and then we just go jump on them.
Yeah, it was crazy, but it was. I really have like enjoyed like just getting like the idea of running, because when I was a kid, I hated running. Like I was never like a fast runner. I was never built for it. And like, you know how schools, they would always make us do like a mile. I never would have a good mile time, and that always bring me down too, because I was kind of a tryhard.
I was such a fucking tryhard,
especially in middle school.
I was a tryhard too,
especially in middle school, because they would give out medals if you sub 7 minutes. And so obviously me being a fat ass, I'm thinking like, okay, this is year, and there were cool looking medals too. I'm like, I'm gonna do it. I did 10 minutes, and I was just like, and after 7, they just walk. I'm literally like I'm like on the other side of like because like there's like a big ass grass area which amounted to a mile, and so I'm literally on the other side. I'm like, fuck, I'm almost there, and I literally see like the recess people are literally just walking off from the finish line. I'm like, fuck, I'm not gonna get this medal. And it amounted to me just getting my first ass cramp. I never got ass cramps in my life, and like, this shit hurts. What is this for? And after that, I just said, fuck running ever. Like, this is a stupid activity people do for a living, and I just never was like about it. But fucking now it just like just with, you know, the weight loss journey, like it's been like kind of cool. Like I like, you know, there's just something like in your head about like Like when I listen, like when I start running, like I won't even put on like crazy music anymore because I would do that because it would like hype me up. And now I put actually more like calming music, like super calm house music, and I literally like it kind of like zones me out. And then I get to a point where like I'm zoned out, and to the point I'm like I'm fucking tired. What the fuck am I doing? And it's a lot. It's a repeated cycle of that. But then once the rile zone, I'm like, all right, cool, this was fun.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, hey, you're never gonna regret a run
Yeah.
unless you fucking pull something. You're like, I knew I shouldn't have run today, because then you're out for like 2 weeks or something,
Yeah,
or however it takes you to recover.
Yeah, that would suck.
But that's the only thing. But yeah, you're like always.
I regret it because I get shin splints all the time.
Oh, dude,
But
you gotta
he's running in Vans, bro.
Yeah, that's why you're getting shit because you're running Vans.
All right, bitch. What do you want me to do? Buy some fucking thick ass?
On clouds. That's what I got.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to run. But I have to run.
No, run. It's so fucking fun, bro. It is. Like, and I was coming for someone who finally, like, this is like my longest streak I ever. It broke yesterday, but I had like 28 days in a row run 2 miles, like every single day.
You're wild.
I was running every day and I have it all logged on my shit. That's like the longest. The longest I went before that was like 4 days. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck this shit.
I was telling him I want to do 5K a week.
But 5K a week? That's doable.
Yeah, it definitely is, but I don't know, man. I hate running.
You should. And if you want, I'll get the add you on Strava, and like it tells you like, and then you if you're competitive, you'll see my time. You're like, if this fat fuck got this time, I'm not gonna let this fat fuck beat me.
I probably would think that way with anything else, but with running, I'll be like, I don't give a fuck.
I'm a fucking dork.
Yeah, I think another cool thing to me right now is like I don't care what my times are right now. I just care about completing whatever mile it is.
You're just enjoying like the run.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me, bro. I gotta check that time. I'm looking at that time as I'm running, bro.
Yep.
But when I do that, that's when it's actually more difficult for me because then I'm like, fuck. I'm not even right now. I'm not a fast runner, so
you get in your head about it.
yeah. So I'm like, fuck. I'm not getting my times right. So and the other thing I do when I'm on the treadmill is I literally take my glasses off, so I'm blind and I can't see the numbers at all. And that's how fucking blind I am. So
Damn.
I literally I have no point. So I'm just running when I'm running. And then when I see, I'm like, okay, I think that's a 1. Okay, I think I ran a mile.
And it's 0.3.
Yeah.
That shit does piss me off when people be holding the bar though. Like,
That's
yeah,
cheating.
They're like-
yeah, that is cheating.
That's cheating.
That is
Yeah.
cheating.
People
Yeah.
have done the research on it, and it definitely is cheating.
Yeah,
I mean, you're still out there. Congrats.
Yeah,
But you're not getting your full workout out.
yeah, it's all pointless because like you really don't feel like you don't feel it working.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's how I used to be when I used to go to Stairmaster too.
Nah, Stairmaster's crazy,
That's
bro.
crazy.
I would try to like just not hang on to it, but after a while, like you're like lunging and you're holding on with your elbows.
I find it crazy when people like go past the first setting on 1, even because like 1 on I've only done it one time, like just 1 for 5 minutes, and I'm cooked. And I've seen people like they're on 3 or 5. I'm like they're just going at it. I'm like how?
Some people make it look like a waterfall, bro.
Yeah,
They're
dude,
sweating so
what?
much and they're just sweating
Yeah.
all over the stairs.
People I've seen when we go in the gym, the same person's there when we're leaving.
When you're leaving?
I'm like, oh hell, I'll be on there for 5 minutes. I'm already ready to get off. I try to find any reason to get off. I'm just like, that was enough. That was
Yeah.
good enough.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you were a competitor. So obviously you went to TJ Porter. Me and you. I don't know if it's out there, but you can believe that if it's not. But did you guys do the race to the wall with all the classes?
The wall?
You know how there was in the recess, it's like the big ass grass patch.
Oh
where
yeah.
the tetherball courts are at.
Wasn't that on field day or no?
There was random days when we all got in line. You know how
Yeah.
you waited in line for your teachers? That they would just line all the kids up when we were there. We would
Yeah.
just run to the wall and back.
Yeah, I do remember by where the witch was at.
Yeah, where the witch was at, exactly her house over there.
Did every like elementary have like a witch?
I don't know, bro.
I don't know.
I wasn't at every elementary, bro. I don't fucking know.
I don't know, but but ours wasn't a rumor, bro. It was real.
Yeah, okay, for sure.
Yeah, it was definitely real. It was scary, bro. It looked like the ring, like where she comes out of that fucking water
There's all
thing.
dead wood and like just a broken abandoned home back there. We would all just stare at it all day.
That's crazy.
There was somebody living in it. That is weird as fuck.
Yeah.
All the
It's
kids,
just- it's
all the
just-
kids were on the fence like this.
It's just some bum doing a peep out right there in the back. Like,
Probably.
Get in the pookie.
yeah,
Probably shit, but I definitely love field days. That was always fun.
yeah, those
That's
are
actually,
fun.
I was actually on the same team as Jonathan and Carlos, and there was one other of soccer.
That's when they mix all the classrooms, huh?
Yeah,
All the grades.
yeah, grades.
Yeah, that was fun because like it would like
Did you guys win? You guys sound like you guys would have won.
it was
I think
competitive.
we were like we placed, but I don't think it was first.
Yeah, I never won.
We're definitely hyped though.
I don't know if did you guys elementary school do that? Like, the 5th graders would go up against the teachers in a softball like game, and like when I was going to my elementary school, like I was so high because like okay, when I'm 5th grade, we're gonna do this, and it wasn't like each class, but it would be like whoever want to sign up because obviously some kids they're just not comfortable doing that. but they would, you know, like, so it'd be like all the athletic, try hard elementary school kids, and or just, and then like with all the teachers, and like I remember the girl that was in my other class. She got fucking beaten with right in the face. It was her first time, and she didn't want to do it, but like her homegirls like made her do it, and so she came, like they had to take her to the hospital. She had like the biggest black eye for like 2 weeks. So she was fucking cooked.
Yeah, bro. Like I have a couple experiences where like I definitely cooked some bitch in the gym, even in high school, like because we would play soccer inside there.
Yeah.
So there's definitely a time where I hit a nice knuckleball and just passed everybody and just bang. The girls are walking, circles.
Yeah.
There's a couple of times where I fucked people up in middle school and
Yeah, middle school for us was a dodgeball. Get bopped in the face.
I've gotten bopped in the face a couple times.
yeah.
I've gotten bopped by basketball just for that. I just flew out from somewhere. It just flew out and like, think. I'm like, what the fuck?
You were like Chanel West Coast.
Dead ass.
Yeah.
Because it was in my.
No,
it was like on the
fucked her
side.
shit up. Oh, Rob Deerdick fucked her shit up, bro.
Good. No, I'm just kidding.
She's never gonna come on here, bro.
Bro, I never
Look what she
understood like all the hate on her. Like, yeah, okay, she did some like corny stuff, but like it was
It's just a cocky attitude.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why she brought it for no fucking reason.
did. She's never gonna be on this show.
I would love you.
Hey,
all
make sure
good.
you blur the PLP.
Fuck, she just got interviewed at EDC this year too.
Just
Really?
blur,
Yeah.
just blur our shit, bro. This is your shit now.
Nah, this is yours, bro. But we definitely drifted away from his question about the Woof Logik goals.
Oh, I mean, we didn't.
Wait,
Like,
he went professional. He went
Personal?
personal.
yeah.
I mean,
Like running.
yeah,
or
obviously
fitness.
professional one. At the end of the day, I would love to just be able to do this full time for us. Like at least just make enough money for us to be able like to make a living off this. Like obviously, there's a route for us to even be like even more money, but obviously we don't know when that would take. But I just would want us to get to a point where we're touring artists and like actively touring artists, and we're getting all these shows, and we could quit our 9 to 5s and just maintain our lives and then we'll go from there, obviously.
Because right now you guys have the whole Road to EDC stuff too going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's definitely the goal. The main. Well, I guess the main goal is always like there's more out there than just EDC. We don't have to like just dedicate our whole career to EDC, but obviously that's been like something that was our introduction to
I want to say
raving.
like that right now. That EDC is more of
Short term?
a short-term current goal that we have.
Okay.
And I don't know. I mean, y'all could cook me, but I really do believe in manifestation. Like speak it out to existence and work towards it, and it'll happen.
I believe in it too.
And
And if the all it takes is that one like right person to see it and believe in it, and they'll connect the dots for us.
yeah, and I'll be for real, man. I'm not like I hate hyping my own shit, but when it comes to Wolf Logik, like where the fuck is shit, bro? Like we play some of the most craziest sets ever. Like just this last one, I listened back, like damn, we fucking cooked on this one. Our music, I've been writing even lately, like just having like damn, this is some fucking hot shit. Like damn, and then that also like baffles me, like what is it gonna take? Because like we got it. Like what do we need to do to get to that position we want to be? And right now we don't know, but.
Well, we got to try new things, and that's
yeah.
why I wanted to start this little series, because it's something new, and I don't really see anyone else doing it.
Yeah. And so basically, yeah, because of that, because what we were doing wasn't bad, but it wasn't getting us to where we wanted to be. So now, obviously,
Or keeping you stagnant at the very least, right?
Yeah, and so now we want
You guys
to.
are still going up. I feel like you guys are getting even more popular. Little by little, you guys are getting more popular.
Oh,
Yeah.
for
I'm sure
This-
you guys by your guys' shows and sets. Like I'm obviously I don't really go to all of them, or to the majority of them. But
Yeah.
the ones I do go to, like since there's that gap of space of when I go,
Yeah.
it's just like I see it more and more. Where I don't know if you guys notice it. You know what I'm saying? Like when you see a kid
Yeah.
grow every day, you
Yeah.
don't really notice it. When somebody else comes, like, oh shit, I haven't seen him in a while.
No, yeah, definitely. And I feel like since Countdown, we've taken a big leap. It's like we're always floating around the same numbers, and we still are. But I definitely noticed like more personal interactions since Countdown. Like I think it's like though I don't know if people see us, and I don't know, they truly believe in us now. I don't know if maybe that's what it is. They had to see an Insomniac booking or something.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, and so, like-
it helped a lot for here. I'll go ahead. I have a question about that too.
So pretty much like just since then, I've definitely seen a lot more personal like connections with people, and more believers, and more notable faces respecting us more. Like now, like when we're in certain situations, we're like seamlessly like interacting with everyone now, it seems.
Yeah, and
Like we don't really have to prove ourselves. Like it's just there. It's just about timing now. Like and just continuing, showing that we're gonna keep consistent after that. Like okay, cool, you did that, but now what do you do next?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And so that's kind of what I'm trying to push towards is EDC
Yeah.
and everything else, of course.
It's going good though. Like that series, is it going good for you guys?
Yeah, it's honestly it helps in all different directions because I mean obviously we have Maple Alley, so
Mhm.
this helps like kind of get practice in that type of content. It's just short form.
Mhm.
And like same thing with the podcasting. Like I feel the short form content is kind of another outlet to put it, because not everyone's going to listen to this, right? I mean, not everyone listens to podcasts. Not everyone's going to take the time to listen to a long thing, and we don't even make clips to begin with.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like another outlet to kind of get a message out, but in short form. So
Yeah.
it just helps in a lot of different ways. And yeah, it's more content the better, you know. Even though I hate it because I'm more of a quality over quantity.
Mhm.
Sometimes you have to like just change the formula for a bit, see how it works, and just push stuff out. We still push out, like I try to make it as good a quality possible, but it's just about putting more stuff out there.
Yeah.
Luckily now you guys both have good consistent job and like money to be put behind the stuff, because it's very hard to be, you know, consistent and have good quality when you just don't have the money to to fund it.
Yeah.
But I feel like now your guys' outlets are like, they're all like to a standard where it's like at least it's digestible. Like you're not gonna watch it like, I'm not watching this shit. Shot with a fucking potato, I'm not watching this shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Respectfully, I'm not watching that shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's just the reality these days, you know.
Yeah.
Let it be at least 1080 and I,
Yeah, and I'm really trying to put ourselves in networking positions to where we get to experience more things and it's free. It's like
Yeah.
we don't have to pay to have some new refreshing type of content.
mm-hmm.
And because that's the challenge is like I would love to have so many different photo shoots and so many, like I want a videographer with us at all times, and let's create something new. Let's create some type of phase of marketing just for the push out a song and like have 30 pieces of content to go with it.
Mhm.
But you can't fund that shit, or we can't, not right now at least.
Yeah.
We can't fund it, and we can't have anyone for free do it for especially with how much time they would have to dedicate.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the hard part, but
It's also training somebody,
training someone,
e-
yeah, but who wants
even-
to do it for free?
even your kid, bro. But I don't know if you want to take his childhood away from
Not
him.
right now, no.
You know,
Definitely
or
not.
in that scene, if you don't want him around that scene right now.
I mean, I don't care about that. I just don't want him to feel like he has to do it. I don't want to put that pressure on him.
Yeah.
He likes to create though. And
Yeah, definitely.
So I mean, like you could.
He wants to do his streamer stuff.
Hell yeah, bro. That's sick.
Yeah.
That's sick. I was gonna ask about the question about the after you guys did the Insomniac event. Insomniac was it? Shit?
Yeah, Insomniac Countdown.
Yeah, when you guys did Countdown, I'm sure you guys finally got like a lot of like recognition of like either silent people who really fuck with you guys but never said anything,
Yeah.
or just wanted to flex somebody from their fucking city.
Yeah.
You know, I do individually. How did you guys feel, or like, did you feel any different wave come from that, or like how did you feel? Because it was huge, bro. I saw it everywhere. I saw people who weren't saying shit about y'all for a long time come out the woodwork.
Yeah,
Shout out Dreams.
it was nice because they're like a lot of random people, not random, but just people like obviously I know them, and when we announced it, they're like, oh yeah, that's fucking dope, man, like good shit. And I'm like, obviously, thank you. You know, would have really appreciated the support sooner, but I'll take it now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be lying if I didn't have that quick little feeling of that. But I think at the end of the day, like it's all a part of our journey, and you know, I don't really ever want to turn down anyone giving us props or anything.
Yeah.
And you know,
I'm not. I didn't say it like in the sense of.
No,
like,
I know,
Like,
yeah.
go fuck yourself, bro.
Yeah,
like
no,
you're not
yeah.
real. Like I'm
No,
sure
I know.
you said thank you to everybody.
it's just hard, man. When a lot of people can't when they don't dream big, it's hard for them to understand the value of like consistent, like I guess support. And it's hard, you know, because even me, I find myself like pinching myself or kicking myself, or like, man, I don't support these people enough, or I don't repost this, because at the same time you don't want to be like a walking billboard and shit.
Yeah.
It's like people sharing your stuff all the time. So that's why those people that are willing to do it and they do it, we constantly like appreciate them. We constantly like try our best to guest list them, or like any type of way we can give back. We do that for the people that do choose to be that way for us.
Yeah, and I bet you it's probably the same thing for like other creators too, in the sense of like you as a creator yourself and in the space, when you see other DJs like your friends or whatever, like you see them doing their thing, it's like, fuck, I want to support all of you, but if I repost all your guys' shit in one day, my stuff that I want to promote for us gets put in the back of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Then everyone's gonna be like, "Buh, buh, 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 buh." Cool.
So yeah, that's the reason why we kind of don't really take it to heart anymore. It's just it all comes with maturing, and
I think everybody goes through that as a creator. I remember going through that too. I was like, man, sharing that shit, fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh yeah, excuse me, they got their own shit going.
And that's exactly why it's important to have personal. No, I guess it's just important to have like consistently gain new audiences because they will outgrow you. So you got to get a new batch.
Mm-hmm.
And every now and then when that person has free time or whatever, they can come back and support you again one way or another. Like for us, I haven't gone out to raves in 5 years, but I'll go to their show because I remember them from back in the day and they're still going.
Yeah.
We've had that for sure. And yeah.
What about your lanes for your music? Like is there like a transition phase that you guys go into your music, or like you guys evolve or start doing shit? Do you keep it in the same realm? Because people, I'm thinking like you said, people age out of your shit, but I'm like, do people float around like the genres in EDM, or like they just stick to one and that's all they know?
I think they do float around. Most of them do.
Yeah, sometimes people are very sect. I'm like, no, this is only what I listen to, and I'm like, that's fine. That that's what you want to. But there's a lot of people in like the EDM world. They like to listen to different things. It's
and that's why I don't want to change our sets.
I mean, never do. I mean, how could we, like, we that was us as ravers. We loved everything. We were 1 hour we're at a hardstyle set. Next we're gonna go catch fucking Excision. Next thing we're gonna go see after that, we're gonna go see Dimitri Vegas, like Mike. Oh yeah, then Chris Lake, or we're gonna go catch him. Like, this is always just how it's been. So, and that's how our music's always been reflected. But it's also been fucking tough because of that. It's really hard to label stuff as people, because like, especially when promoters want to put you on stuff, like, I don't know where to put you guys. Like,
yeah, it's because a lot of
Oh, I see. Damn, it's like a double-edged sword kind of.
yeah,
it's because a lot of sub companies, they're specific, like one genre. So whoever, like, let's say they book fucking Excision, it's presented by Bass Rush, and they're only gonna book dubstep artists. They're not gonna think like, oh, like, I'm sure these fans will like they'll like a mixture of stuff. They don't think that way. So it's kind of getting a little bit more harder in that sense, but I think if we keep true to ourselves, eventually it'll all work out. It'll be fine.
Yeah, we've come to terms with like, hey, this is just us, because like it's always been something that we've kind of known about. But I also do think about it, like, in my head, like, I know for a fact if we ever just were to say like, no, we're only going to do this one genre, we would be where we want to be already, like that, because we make that music fire anyways. But I also know we would probably be burnt out as quick.
Long term, we wouldn't be happy.
Yeah, because I'm like, hey, I want to go do this. I also want to do that, and it just, I like we're in it because for the love of it at this point. Like, man, we love this shit. Like, I would hate for us to be falling out of love out of that.
Yeah, because I'm thinking too, is just like, what if you guys do float around in genres, and then one hits, but it's not even the one that you fuck with that much, and then you're stuck playing that because that's what's hitting for y'all.
That's what sucks. When some people like because that does happen to people. Like, they just make something else, and that song completely blows up, and now they have to decide, like, okay, do I delve more deep into this, or I just let it be just like a one-off?
There's been situations where I see people, they'll dive into it for a good maybe year or two, and then they come back around to their roots, and that's, I mean, it works, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Because at the end of the day, people, they're gonna be fans of you, and it's not like they're only fans of that style of music. That's just what they know you for.
Yeah.
But if you put your personality out there enough, people are gonna fuck with you for you, and they'll follow you in your journey, like, no matter the genre. So I think I don't want to say that, like, or guarantee that we would do that, but I think we're at the point where we kind of just got to do what we got to do.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, the goal is to make this our job,
Exactly. And for us too, that's
yeah,
the goal.
let's get into PLP, man. We're like, you're over here fucking interviewing us. This is our fucking podcast.
No, I'm sure, like, they don't know. I'm sure you haven't answered it. I only think the last thing I do want to ask though.
Yeah.
You were saying, like, you got to do us, and you kind of make our own decisions now.
Yeah.
You guys did just have the opportunity to fucking neglect the show or like deny a show.
A few of them actually.
So how did that feel? How does that go? Like, deciding that, because I feel like, I think you guys touched on it where you said, like, any exposure is good exposure, but at some point you have to pick and choose where.
Yeah.
It was tough, man. Like, we love playing shows at first and foremost.
Yeah, I think it's just we know what opener sets are like, and we can't play that shit. Like, I will not be happy playing an opener style set, and I don't want to disrespect the club culture where you have to build the night up.
Because you don't want to be burnt out like after the first opener.
So that's why some people say you just gotta, turn down the show and wait for people to, I guess, value you in that sense.
Yeah.
And book you for like correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just what it is.
That's what it was. Just the slot that you're having a problem with.
Yeah, the slot.
Not the show itself. I'm sure the show.
No, the show
cool.
was sick. The lineup was sick, and it's not even just the slot either. It's the artist after us. It's like, why would you put us before that style?
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense.
It doesn't make
I'm
sense.
assuming it was like slower tempo than you.
Yeah, bro, because people are going to be hype and excited. They're going to have this high of our set. And you go into other set, and it's like sleepy mode a little bit.
Yeah, and
it's just, you don't want to mess with people's emotions like that.
Yeah. But during the set is different though, right? And I feel like because that's what you guys like to do, no? During the set, like you like.
Oh well, yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
But slot times is.
But you could tell like a whole hour of our set is, because that artist, it's gonna be a whole hour of just this, and that's okay. But you can't have this and then go this and then this again. You gotta have this, like almost like a stock line. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like those stocks.
You gotta be
almost like that.
going
Yeah,
up the whole time. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. And then the other ones were just for other reasons as well. And then also like we were getting also asked to play just shows like we were just saying like right now like techno gigs. And while we fucking love playing techno, we're not techno artists. Like we make it and we will make fire. Like we really have this one cooking up. Like damn, that shit sounds fucking crazy. But like it's also like we like that's just not us. Like we
don't want it to be overkill.
Yeah.
We would like to make it like a special occasion type thing.
Yeah.
We don't
drop little gems here and there.
Yeah, we don't want people to mistake that like our identity.
I fuck with it. I fuck with the vision.
Yeah.
But you're saying PLP?
Yeah, man. What's up in PLP?
Look, so you're connecting with like our genre shit. Like I guess with you guys, are you talking about like comedy or, you know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Because I think you mentioned it after like us picking the style, and it's hard for us to commit or whatever. I guess what I'm trying to ask, like, do you struggle with like, because you're a comedy podcast first, right?
Yeah, comedy, satire. Yeah.
Like I'm sure you guys like to talk deep sometimes. Like, is that like an issue?
No, I feel like what I'm finding that we're falling into is like we get to meet a lot of people who use comedy as like the way of therapy of like their deep shit. Because some people will be like, yeah, bro, my mom's fucking dead, so who cares? You know, it's like, and everyone's just like, people who are watching are like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But like us that are like, when all the other homies are here, like they'll start to they'll see like, oh, you can make fun of it.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
And then later on, more than likely, Dreams is the one's gonna be like, yeah, like your dead ass mom, and it's like, what the. Some people don't get it. Some people are like, that's fucked up they said that.
Yeah.
Like, but other people, it's like, yeah, but when you're sad and moping, I don't get to tell you, hey, that's not how you cope with stuff. That's not realistic, you know? Like, so what makes you comfortable to come into the comments and be like, hey, you guys really shouldn't be coping like that. You guys should look to therapy. And it's like, we're not, I mean, we probably should. Reality is probably maybe to get a better help and a better sense of what we're feeling and stuff. But our way of doing it, and a lot of people's ways, is like through comedy. And so like, we find it like that. So if the conversation naturally happens, where like, it happened with Alpha Robles randomly too. Like the episodes, like when he starts talking about his dad randomly, and he was saying like
it'll just come up.
Yeah, it just comes up. But he felt comfortable enough. Like it wasn't meant to. I don't sit there and be like talk about his dad. Like I don't write that.
Yeah,
it just happens, and that's why I like when people pull up and just start talking. Like just talk about shit like that.
I will say you guys' skill of just, because you guys obviously you bring on guests and stuff, and beforehand like it was very like when. I'll be like when it earlier like guest episodes, it would be very almost interviewee, and I'm just it kind of threw me off because obviously that's on non-related guest episodes. That's not your guys' vibe at all. It's more just shoot the shit and just have fun. So and there would be good episodes, but like now, especially like these more recent episodes, would you guys have guests? It's just shoot the shit with them, and then somehow like just questions get asked organically, like just through just the random like little things like, oh yeah, this happened because this, like, oh let me know about this, like
yeah, we had to learn that though too, because when I first got a guest, oh yeah, everything has to be about them now,
right? Like
yeah, we got the guests, we got to interview them so they can feel like they're liked and stuff, right?
Yeah, without
any research. Like it's kind of just like you ask them, you do some type of research, but you don't really do research. You just do like, oh, how'd you get your start?
Because you don't want to know all the answers already.
Yeah, because I still want to be surprised. But to some extent now, it became almost like good to know everything, but act like you don't.
Yeah.
So the question comes off more naturally. That's why when we research people, like for White Brazy, for example, when we interviewed him,
such a good episode.
yeah,
bro.
like
Fucking
with him,
good
like
episode.
I looked at, I watched all his podcasts that he did before us, and then he talked about like just that he doesn't really go into skits thinking about it. He just kind of like, I feel it, record it, go, and if it sucks, I'll delete it. And so like there's a question there where I asked, I was like, hey, I know that you do more of your stuff like that, and then like if you see his reaction, he's like, oh shit, like you got happy, like, oh
Yeah,
y'all
yeah.
study my shit, like y'all really fuck, like, and that makes you feel good because it's like, oh, they didn't just bring me in here because I have a name.
Yeah,
they
that
really
shows.
did the research.
I forget who it was. Like they did the joke where like, oh yeah, so how'd you get into this? And this fool, like, he was like, and then
Yeah.
you guys had to let him quick. It was just a
Yeah,
joke.
yeah.
That shit was funny. Bro.
I forget who it was too, but yeah, I remember. But yeah, shit like that, like it was hard to learn that, but then you kind of learn as a skill. I mean, after a couple of episodes, you kind of learn how to
Yeah.
do it the right way. So now our formula is just like 10 minutes of get to know you,
Mhm.
and you better make it like interesting enough for people to stick around for those 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then it's just shoot the shit with random topics for the week, and just try to navigate a conversation. And
Yeah.
the drinks help a lot. Obviously, like everybody's easy going. And
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And I feel like because we're not really a clipping person, like if you look at our shit, like nothing really stands out. I don't think anything's are pinned on Instagram or anything. So like we don't really have a clip where it's like, so how did you? We heard you broke up. Because
Yeah.
usually like our thing with them is like
The clip army.
Yeah, like our thing with them will be like, hey, like anything you need out, just tell us.
Yeah.
We'll get it out. Because I'd rather have you come back than be like, oh, they fucking clip my ass.
So do you guys happen to like send the podcast maybe early, like, hey, this is, or do you already know like day of, like after recording, like, hey, was there anything in there that you probably just, you didn't fuck with? And
So we do that. We do
Yeah.
that. And then there's some people that will tell you to
Request
send
it.
it to their team.
Oh, okay.
So send it to their team or send it to them.
Oh,
And then
okay.
like Gazelle gets their email and he does it because he edits everything.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he'll send the final Google Drive over to them.
Oh, okay. When is it usually, like, I know he, especially now, he'll time to work on it is like Sundays, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys record on Wednesday. So when, like, does he have it done by Monday or by Tuesday?
We record Saturdays
Yeah.
here every other week, and then if he has time, he'll go home and edit it right away.
Yeah.
And then on Monday, he's setting it out for like if somebody asks for it.
Yeah.
On Monday, he's sending it out for like,
Oh,
hey, I need
okay.
the answer by tonight, because on Tuesdays it goes live to the members.
Members.
Right.
huh?
Okay. That's what I was trying to figure out.
So he's on a crunch time. Gazelle works, probably harder than all of us on the podcast.
That's kidding. Yeah.
Dreams works the hardest. I feel like Dreams works the hardest on the podcast to like just never shut the fuck up.
Keep
Yeah.
it going, huh?
Just never keep the show going. Doesn't matter how awkward it gets. Just
I love that about him, but then also sometimes like, Dreams, shut the fuck up. Let him talk. Like,
and
let him
the comments say that all the time.
yeah,
but, like,
but you take it good with the bad.
he's like, yeah,
That's just how it
the
is.
king of chaos. Cause like, but then also like, if he stopped, you wouldn't get the other moments that you liked about.
Yeah,
him,
yeah,
you know. So it's like that's
that's their
the
boy.
king of chaos right now. Gazelle obviously edits everything. Does like the what's the shit called, the thumbnail and everything. He does
Yeah.
everything. And then Beto obviously he does his own shit too, because he has Brie and Beto channel, and then he's obviously on here getting drunk and giving people moments and like being the younger one of the crowd.
Yeah,
And I'm just like, I feel like I'm also like just like I've come into a spot where like I know when to come in and out of the thing because I've done this enough.
mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I let my homies shine. Like I don't give a fuck. Like I'm just glad I'm doing something with the homies.
That's how I
Yeah.
feel too, because on Maple Alley, I'm like a lot of the time I'm the cameraman. And it is what it is. Like I don't really care about being the face of it. I just know like as long as we're just being productive, that's the main thing. That's why I'm the one that always has to yell, like whenever we're like taking too long not doing something. I'm like, hey motherfucker, we gotta do some shit. Like we gotta keep going,
Yeah.
keep them
Yeah.
on track, because it is easy, like to, especially us, like we work with our closest homies. It's easy to just fall on the
Fuck around for an hour and a half.
fuck around and just waste time and shit.
Yeah. I feel it though. I mean, we have that problem too, but it's a work thing, I guess. Like I'm trying to get to a point where like, and I was telling this to my sister the other day.
yeah,
I was telling her like, I'm trying to get to a point where it's like, it's a job, like
Yeah.
like, it's like, even right now, like even before we make this a full-time thing, I want it to be like, we get here at 10 and we out by 5 p.m. Whatever we did in those 8 hours shift, we did, and then like you go home.
is that what you guys doing right now?
Obviously, no, bro. Right now, what we're doing is I say 11 get here at 11 a.m. These fools probably start rolling in at noon,
Yeah.
1 o'clock.
They'll probably do good for 2 weeks and then fuck it
Yeah,
up.
and then we're here from 1 o'clock to 2 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, it's fucking Gazelle, bro.
Well, it's everybody. It's
Nah,
literally
it's
everybody.
fucking Gazelle,
Nah,
bro.
it's not. Nah, Gazelle is like the shit, but it's not just him. It's everybody.
Nah,
bro.
I know,
Because
dude.
even Beto, bro. Beto used to be like a try hard to be on the team. Like he'd get here early with bagels, bro. The fuck happened to that, Beto?
Yeah,
where the
Beto gets
bagels
here at the
at?
same time Gazelle gets here now.
Nah, Dreams was really good when because you know how we had like a 4-month break. So never mind. But Dreams, when we first started filming again, he was the one like there.
Yeah.
Now that motherfucker fell off again too,
Yeah,
bro.
dude, now that's funny because now Dreams here, he's the first one here at 10:30 a.m. He's the first one here just chilling. He's like, "Fuck's everybody out," and I'm like, "This used to be us for you, bro."
Yeah, exactly. See,
So I think everybody. I get the luxury of like this is my house.
Yeah.
So I'm never really late. But sometimes even I'm like showering and stuff, and they're like setting up in here.
Yeah, I just try to, like you said, man, as long as you get there on time, like I feel you have enough time. Now you have enough time. You really do have enough time to fuck around if you really need to. But like once you're late and you still keep fucking around, that's when it's just like, all right, now we're like
Now we're all
backtracking.
upset. Yeah, I feel it. But I mean, I slack on shit too. Man. I slack on like going out and shit. Like none of that doesn't interest me, to go out. These people like,
Yeah.
oh, we should go out and do this. I'm like,
Vegas.
fuck. Like I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
I don't wanna do
Vegas,
that.
the
Oh,
drive.
that fucking bro. what
Come
for a
on,
drive, bro?
Lalo.
That shit is not gonna be fun, bro.
Bro,
Come
what you
on.
mean? Look, I think, look, it's not gonna be EDC, bro. It's literally, I can already picture it. We're literally just gonna get together, do the live draft, ideally at the hotel. Like we might be leaning towards actually just getting an Airbnb because Johnny's taking forever. And then after that, maybe just go out, hit the casino, play little games, maybe get some dinner.
Vlog on the street.
Yeah, vlog, and that's it. It's not gonna be anything crazy. I think I'll be for real. Like EDC kind of like screwed everything up, like context wise, because it was a shit show because we didn't plan things out, but also we were asking too much of us for that weekend when also reality, like it's also that weekend was just supposed to be having fun.
It's because when you have a fun weekend and you try to put work into it, it kind of like fucks everything up sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, the Vegas thing didn't leave for me. It didn't leave a bad taste in my mouth. Like the whole thing that was for me is just like the traffic. That was like the only thing that, because I like, for me with my anxiety is like when I'm in traffic, I don't like. For me, it's like I can't find a way out.
I get
Like
you.
my body's like, and then that traffic to get in there and then to get the fuck out is like hours. So like I'm just sitting in the traffic. Well, in the beginning I was sitting in the traffic driving, and I'm just like, and it was from the strip already. Stop and go from and it's like fuck, like
Sounds like you need to fly.
yeah. Oh yeah, bro. That chopper easy, bro. Easy work. I'm gonna hit up Pomodoro, bro. Hey, bro, get us in. But it didn't leave like I hold like the Vegas trip with the boys. Like that's one of my favorite trips, bro. Like
It was too.
dope.
Even
A lot of
I
moments.
got fucked up the first night. That shit was crazy.
that was great though.
But I don't remember
it. It was so fun.
I got blacked out. I don't remember like the night.
that day zero was. Even though I lost $100, like that shit was like.
Yeah, and we could have 2 day zeros
yeah.
for the draft.
Yeah, bro. You lost $100. I got blacked out. I just remember waking up and I was like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, but and also like, I think we're at a point in our age where like we're more like not having like, oh yeah, let's go do this. Like things could be chill for us, but also be fun at the same time.
Yeah.
Like I'm looking forward to this trip because I know at the same time like and so we could be fucking here or like in just a random ass room with all the boys and we'll have a great time. So I just I personally just want you there, man.
Yeah, I probably won't though. But I mean,
just auto draft this fool.
Don't do me like that. That's fucked up. I'll be on. I'll be doing it from here
Yeah.
via Skype. I'll bring it via Skype. Shout the rock.
Skype, crazy.
Bring it via Skype. Remember now?
Yeah, I remember, but that's been like fucking dinosaur ages.
All right.
What else were we fucking talking about?
Oh, we were talking about the podcast, but
I had a question. Do you have anything?
I actually did have a question.
Go ahead, shoot it.
How you guys recently started getting into the streaming, and I think you always wanted, whether if it was for personal or not, I can't remember if you've always wanted to do it like the live stream with the boys.
Mm-hmm.
But you've like, what, or you guys like 2 months in, 2-3 months?
Yeah, we're a couple months in.
Yeah, and so how's that been going for you guys? I've sat through a couple of streams and like I know how they are, but I just want to hear from you.
No. What do you enjoy more, the streaming or the podcasting?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I think I enjoy more the podcasting because I feel like I can get more of a word in there.
Right.
Where during the live streams, these fools are so extroverted and like dancing and like dreams is dreams, and Beto's always just drunk with them and he's on the same vibe and energy.
Yeah.
Where I feel like I'm always leaning back. People always think, and I peep all the comments. I can see it. Like even though I'm leaning back,
You can still read them on your phone.
I can read them on my phone, or I can just because we haven't blasted like 200 plus on the screen, so you can see everything. So and I'll be reading like, damn, Lalo over there mad as fuck that these fools are like. Doing. I'm like, I'm not mad. I'm just vibing. Like I'm trying to gas them up while they're doing all this shit. But people are like, I'm mad. But in the podcast space, it's like I can be just calm while they're going crazy, or just be laughing with them too.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's like I can say something about it.
See, that's the thing. A lot of people struggle to understand because they don't have like they're not blessed enough to have a good friend group. It's like, bro, like I'm never jealous of any of my homies. If they get the shine, bro, I'll fucking cheer. We'll make jokes about it later just because like that's how we are. Like I don't think there's any jealousy in anyone.
Yeah. I don't think so either, bro. Like that's why it's cool. Like the streaming has been going good though. You asked the question. I think I asked you a question, but just the streaming has been cool. I've always wanted to do it personally.
Yeah.
I said that shit forever, bro. Like I don't know how long ago I've said it, but I've said it forever that I wanted to do it. And I just little by little I got the equipment, and then I upgraded the equipment without never even starting the stream. So I updated equipment that I never even used.
That's right.
So like, but I feel like it's just like giving me excuses like, oh, it's because I don't got the right lights. Oh, it's because I don't got the right camera. I got an FX30 that I just bought for the stream. You know, and that was individual because I could have bought it with the LLC. Yeah. And these fools wouldn't have cared because we use it for the streams, you know. But I bought it on my own because I was like, nah, I want a camera. And then like, now I just everything kind of just sits there, and I'm just kind of like, now I'm just like, oh, and I'm starting to slowly realize like, oh yeah, I'm kind of scared to do shit by myself. Yeah. I'm learning like I'm scared to do shit by myself.
It's tough.
Why don't you do it without showing your face first?
Nah.
I don't know. It doesn't help.
I don't think it might help, but I don't know. Like I just.
No, I get you because there's just some like with you have like your friends there, like they're like it's just something natural. Like so like for me, like especially right now, like Mike's getting a new job, but he's basically working like basically like a night schedule,
opposite schedule,
like opposite schedule, and we'll figure that out, like, you know, for the music making wise. But when it comes to shows, ideally, hopefully, I'll pray all these shows are on like on the weekends, but you know, if something lands during the week or on a Friday, he's
Thursday or Friday,
and there are probably be times he may be able to get the days, but then obviously there's gonna be times maybe not, and then it's gonna become, it might end up having to come down to me, and that idea terrifies me because it's always just been me and him up there. So the thought of me being alone up there, honestly, still like it scares the crap out of me.
Exactly. So I'm like, you gotta remember, I've been with at least 3 other guys. Since I started, you know.
But you'll get that instant gratification, like once you see like people still fucking with you. I think.
I know, but I feel like I know in my head, like, bro, you already have the cheating advantage of starting something because you already have a crowd. Yeah. You're just doing everything by yourself. Like I know everything. Like mentally, like I know, like I already have, like, there's already gonna be a consistent, like, I'll say even 5 if I'm lucky, right? Like consistent people watching, and that's more than 0 because people sit there for days and just a fat 0 there, no one supporting. That's fucking scary, bro. But like I saw, like for me, I'm like, at least I'll have 5. Yeah. You know, like, so, but it's just getting over that fear. Just like
LALO and Streamer University.
I just gotta start it, bro. It's just like, I don't know. It's also like cool people. Like that's why I also fuck with like watching Danny Bands like succeed in his own lane. His own lane, like being himself, like just like that feels like not. He's like, I feel like I'd be almost the same way, like out and about, like. And then Gazelle was telling me this the other day too, or telling everybody, but he was like, yeah, Lalo's rough around the edges if you don't know him outside of this. Yeah. But when you get him, like when you're his homie and you're around him and you guys are all fucking around, he shines. Like he's fine. But out and about, he can come off as like standoffish with people. He's like, I was like, well, yeah, I'm not a fucking social butterfly like you. Like I don't give out aura just floating around.
No, I'm the same way, bro.
You know, so I'm just like, I'm cool as fuck once you get to know me. But so I feel like I'd be like in the Danny Bands. Like when he got into Trooper University, he was still himself, but he was very much like, hey, what's up? How you guys doing? You know, but if you watch his own shit, I think it shut off.
Fuck it, audio only.
But if you watch his own shit, he's just chill. He's just like, he's like hype as fuck. He's like humping chairs and like dancing to all the music, and getting hype. But that's because he's around his chat. So I feel like I know that it's like all you have to do is build your chat community, and like I'll be fine.
But you already have the community. That's the thing.
And that's like the thing where like in my mind is just like
they already know LALO Buns.
Exactly. That's why I'm just like, fuck. I just should start.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna, cause also I want to plan shit out, like, cause I wanna do things, right? Hype it up, and then start it. But then sometimes I'm just like, just start it one day randomly.
Yeah, the overthinking will kill you sometimes.
Yeah. So
because I'm the same way. I try to plan everything ahead, and I just learned to just not give a fuck and just do it.
Shout out Nike.
Cause the earlier you could start, I mean, like let's say in a month or 2 months, that's all the, like a new audience, or maybe a more dedicated audience that you could have had already.
Because that's what I want to do. And as I was telling these people, I was like, the only reason I want to do that, because individually it'd be nice just to be a streamer all day and just chill at
Exactly,
the
yeah.
pad, but it's just to funnel everything back to PLP.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It would not be for me. It's really just to funnel everything back to PLP.
And
You like me? My homies are way 10 times more funny than me, in my opinion. You know, I think they're way funnier than me. So like, go watch us together. Do you know what I mean? So that's the only thing I want to do is just kind of lob it to PLP because that's the moneymaker. You know?
Yeah, it's just a different side of the group. You know, when people go solo or individual, because I see a lot of that with content groups is they have their own thing going on, and I think that's what you kind of have to do, because in group projects, yeah, it's cool, but you also want to be your own personality, because eventually, you know, we're not going to be like 50 years old, 40 years old, like working together still like that. It's going to become corny to a certain point, or like depending on what the content is. But like as a solo person, now you finally get to be in charge of what comes next. And especially for content creation, like there's always going to be revolutionizing, you know, ways to go about it. So streaming, that's one thing, and then there's going to be another thing coming, and then another thing. And it's hard to get a group to keep bouncing around. So if you could have your own solo thing going on, you know, and then it'll be a lot easier too to quit your job and make just content creating a whole thing
the whole time. Yeah, because like there's a lot of opportunities that are squandered because of our jobs. Like a bunch of times, like creators like that we meet right away. Right away they meet us, and like Chicos Toxicos, like right when we met them, right away, like the following week, hey, y'all trying to pull up over here and make a video? Or trying to come over here real quick and do a video? This is before they blew up, not 500K Chicos Toxicos. It was like when they just came, 6K, 10K, they were hitting us up to be actively around them, but it's just like, we're working, bro. And you told us day of. Like, Filipito was like, no, not flexing, but he was texting me like, hey, y'all available tomorrow for a video? No, we got to get the days off, bro. Sorry. And it's like, we could realistically just say, like, fuck it, me and Reese can go. We'll call in sick, we'll just go. But we just didn't take those chances. And that would help. It helped funnel back this way. And it's just like, because of the jobs and stuff, it's kind of like, fuck. Because, again, we work from fucking 3 p.m. to midnight. Yeah. That's the whole fucking day. That's when people are recording. They're not recording shit in the morning. So
especially
it's like,
during the weekday. I know those guys.
That's how they work. You know, every creator that's doing it full time, they wake up at fucking 3 p.m.
Yeah, they record and like and it's just something we're not currently having the access to do, and just who knows, because maybe because they were also probably in a certain situation there, and then they just like, nah.
They had to make a choice too.
They made the choice like, nah, fuck it, we're gonna quit the 9 to 5s and we're just gonna go all in,
or risk the job in general.
Yeah, which works for them sometimes, but sometimes you're not grounded anymore. I feel like that's also what we have as all of us. We're all working class. So we're still like grounded to what people do. Like we can come into the podcast and bitch about 9 to 5s that what we're doing. Obviously 9 specifics, but Beto talks about trucking and stuff. People are like, oh shit, I truck, and Gazelle talks about what he does, and they're like, oh shit, like
we talk about forklifts.
Exactly. So it's like people, you're still grounded to people. Where like, a lot of the content creators were like, bro, we killed 2 class Azul balls this year. It's like, fuck, it must be nice, dog. You guys got drunk all day. It must be nice.
Yeah, but I think at a certain point though, you do gotta still graduate from that. Like if you really want this to be like what you do only, like sometimes you really gotta make that sacrifice.
Well, I don't know, do you guys know Kev on Stage?
Yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah, so he was talking about like, because people ask him all the time, like how do you get into the content creating? And he's like, he says like he's basically what we going like, he's like saying, look, you need a 9 to 5 to fuel to
fund the dreams.
To fund the dreams, and you need to do that until it gets to the point where the 9 to 5 is actually getting in the way of you making money from the fuels, and then that's when you have to take this step into it. And right now
we're a good way to look at it.
Yeah, and right now I can say for Woof Logik, we're not there yet, so we need those 9 to 5s, and for PLP, I don't think you guys are there yet. Because it's like it's the 4 of you guys. There's gonna be there needs to be an X amount of income coming for you guys to say, all right, fuck it, we're all gonna quit our jobs now.
I've already made the decision. You're quitting your job first for when it comes to Woof Logik. For you need all the time to work on the fucking music.
Yeah, but
he's gonna fund you. That's sugar daddy.
Sugar daddy. I got you, Papi. I got you.
I got you, bro.
Nah, but dead ass, like that's what it has to be. It's a sacrifice. Like I understand that, and I'm willing to sacrifice that. Sure, people are gonna be like, oh no, it should be 50-50. I don't give a fuck, man. Like I said, I care about us making it to that point first, and then we'll figure it out from there. I don't want to overthink shit, and I feel like that's the best way to do it. Is, hey, we're brothers. I'm willing to make that sacrifice so that for the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, so that's.
But it's hard for you guys to do because it's 4 people.
Yeah, it's a little tough, bro.
Yeah, it
Trust
doesn't
me.
work out that way.
The YouTube checks, they'd be nice if it was one person.
Yeah, exactly.
If it was one person, it'd be nice. But
Yeah.
the reason we're getting paid that money, it's not because of one person.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
for you guys.
So it's because there's 4 of us. So we divide it obviously evenly because we get paid. What do they call it? The global. What do they call it? So when it's everything split evenly, like the way everybody gets paid out, like
Acute.
It's not residuals or
no, it's like okay. So the way we get paid by Amazon and our sponsors or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it's like 60% will stay with the company for whatever like food and like equipment and stuff, and 40% we split amongst each other evenly. Like I
Right.
don't get more than anybody else.
what about taxes? Like, does that get pre-cut?
That's why it gets put into the 60.
Oh,
the
well,
60
it's because you said for food and all that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But anything
Like
that
for
the
the
company needs to
LLC,
get paid,
yeah.
So obviously that comes in with the taxes. Anything that the LLC needs is in there. So that's why that stays with it.
Yeah.
So that's how we do it. What's his face put me onto that Cisco, the 49er friend.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've kind of heard of that method too.
He put us onto that because he has a S corp now.
The one where you guys the pastor.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, I fucking love that clip. I'll still like randomly look at it, just look it up because that shit was so funny to me when I heard it the first time, bro.
Yeah, he's a down to earth guy. He put me on game. He told me everything. He's like, yeah, when you guys start making enough money and stuff, like you go to get an S corp, and then you get an S corp, and you can get a house with an S corp. And
Yeah.
that's how, that's how a lot of stuff gets done. It's a lot of people are doing their houses and stuff.
Yeah.
So like technically, you don't.
Like
take
what
the
his
hit,
house
the co-
series?
the
Like,
company
have you
takes-
seen the series with the pool?
Yeah.
That shit is so funny,
He's like,
bro.
don't get a fucking pool.
Yeah.
It's a dream for everybody. The American dream is like, oh, get a pool. In your
I already
backyard.
know a pool, like a built-in pool, is such a waste of money because like the amount of upkeep you have to do for it is crazy.
It's
bro.
not a waste of money.
It's
but
not a waste of
like-
money, but like you have to.
Because I would love.
You
to
have
have
to. You have to
fucking pool.
realize like, hey, this is like you don't just build a pool and that's it. Like, nah, there's upkeep to this, and
Mm-hmm.
that can get expensive. If you're okay with dealing with the upkeep, then fine. But if you're not, then
Yeah, unless you have a really good plug for like a pool boy
yeah.
that you can fuck or something.
Or you could learn yourself.
I mean, we have a pool guy, don't we? Like the homie,
Who's the homie?
Jay doesn't.
Nah. He don't.
No, not him. Or who?
Oh, Borrego?
Oh, is it Borrego the ones that does the pool?
Yeah, he does the pools
Yeah,
and
he does
stuff.
the pools.
Yeah. Oh, we do have plugging. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, get a pool. You're fine.
Yeah, am I mobile?
Get one in the bag, bro. Come on.
Bro, I got like maybe like 30 feet, like just of extra incense in the back.
Just the hot tub.
But I'll start eventually, though. I will. And I
Yeah.
think I will do it more of like I'm going more towards like
Gaming?
Just randomly
Or just
putting it
like-
up. No, I'm a game. Yeah, I'm just going to
Yeah.
game and chat. Like vibe, bro. Like
Only game
Yeah, game.
or start off.
Just to start, like, get a feel, because eventually, like, people will tell you, like, yeah, get the 50K backpack and go start going outside and doing shit. And I'm like, well, I don't like going outside and doing shit.
Yeah, I don't like that part either. I'm not really into
I've-
the streaming, honestly.
Yeah, I've never liked. That never interested me when people are like, they're streaming, they're going around doing stuff like that's the one part of the streaming world. I'm like, I don't think that's my niche.
Nah.
Yeah, it's because also they're very click oriented.
Yeah.
Like, I don't do it for like the click and like the clickbait shit. I do it because I love to make content and like just feel like I'm productive in a way,
Yeah.
And I don't really care for like I don't need to do like the clickbaity shit, like like this, like it's the whole thing now, right? It's like that's the clip, and it's like like, okay, but what the fuck else did you do for the 4 hours you had me outside? And it's just like, and then the most boring person in the world, when you go back and watch the stream, they're the most boring person in the world. You're like, you literally just hyped it up for this moment, and then the rest of this is ass, respectfully.
Yeah, I've tried out a couple, and it's just so much downtime. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not about to fucking live my life watching someone else live theirs.
Do
bro.
the shit. I go to the gym
Fuck
when I
no,
when I don't
bro.
even take my own ass to the gym, bro.
Yeah, that's
no.
another thing too. But that's also like probably why people are like into mukbangs. I'm like, they're eating food, and I'm just like, there's something about it. People are like, oh, I like watching this. Just for other people, when I'm like, bro, you can do this your own. Like that's where
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't get it.
I like it when because at work I'm by myself.
Yeah.
So I like watching somebody else like talk, and especially a creator that I like. It's usually Tim.
Yeah, Tim's fucking great.
Yeah, at work
Bro,
I could watch any fucking brain rot content or anything.
So
That's why I watch at 2X.
you know how have you? I don't know if you Kevin was recent stuff. You know how he's talking about like he's doing like a Mexico trip in November.
Who?
Tim.
Oh, is he going?
Yeah, I guess it's some company that basically they'll fly out. They'll get like influencers and they'll fly them out to certain parts of the world, like to go on a trip for a couple of days, and then they'll have like their fans go along with them. And so like when he was talking about it, because he had Gio from Just Kidding News on it, and she went to Thailand, and so she was talking about it. I'm like, and it sounds really cool, and I'm like, damn, you know what? Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. We ball. I'm gonna go see what's his Mexico, because they're just going to Mexico City and doing wine tasting and and not wine tasting, but tequila tasting.
Johnny.
And then go around the city and exploring. I'm like, damn, that sounds fun. And then you get to be with Tim. Tim's not just being there as experience; you're actually doing it with him. That bitch is $2,400. Not including your plane ticket. I'm like, I'm good, bro.
Yeah, nah, straight.
I'm straight. And then he says, and it says you can just put $600 down. I'm like, I don't even have $600 to put down like that.
I can't even afford watching this video if I'm being real with you.
I was like, I'm like, to the people who can afford to do that, like, hey, bless up, have a wonderful trip. But I'm like, nah, I'm okay.
Yeah, I feel it, man.
Well, aside from the live streaming, is there anything else like in the future that people can expect for just PLP or you? Or
I don't think I told the boys yet, but I would love to do they know this actually. Well, obviously I would like to do a live show, but I really want to do a live show right here at Stage Red in Fontana.
Live show. Oh,
that would be so
yeah,
fucking
bro.
good,
bro.
And you could email them.
Yeah, I know, and I've tried emailing them. Motherfuckers don't email me back.
Crazy.
So I'm gonna have to fucking walk in there and be like, "Hey, motherfuckers, like, I want to have a show here, and I think I could probably sell this bitch out, respectfully."
Bro, they have like dubstep shows there. And
bro,
shit.
I drive by there for work for Sarah. Like I drive and I look at it and I'm like, this should be so hard.
Yeah,
Chirps is right there when we're done.
Oh yeah, after party.
Yeah, like I was like, bro, I kind of have it planned out in my head, and I'm just like, I just need to go because I've already emailed them like through the podcast email and everything. The motherfuckers never hit me back up, but
maybe because you know how sometimes like even like when we send music out to people, there's like the email they have, but the real email is not out there like that.
Mm-hmm.
You could
like I probably
follow ups.
Yeah.
Or have you? I mean, that's so dumb. Naz, did you hit him up on Instagram?
No, I didn't hit him up on Instagram. I probably should. Like because I was like, I need to figure it out. Because I was also gonna fucking tell him like, we also have homies that would love to play there. Because I like, for me, like, I'd rather have like people come here to kind of see like, I mean, kind of Fontana. It's like, but this is what grew up the people you like to listen to.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to take it to LA. Like as much as everyone goes out there, I don't want to take it to Pomona. I don't want to take it to like anywhere near here, Ontario, anywhere.
Exactly.
I want to do it at home.
I feel the same way.
So like that's why I was like, if we get the opportunity to like, obviously like I could just go and ask and stuff, but I also might just send my sister, just because like it looks more like an agent's presenting themselves, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's not like, oh, I'm gonna represent these people, and it looks more like instead of like, hey fool, what's up? Like I'm trying to have a show here. And like fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You know? So I really that'd be one like right here.
That'd be fucking dope, man.
Shout out Sammy Hager for that fucking place. That's just sick.
But what if you can't do Stage Red? Is there any other option or ideas?
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of offers from people who listen, that have businesses out here that like, well, you can just pay me, or just we'll close the restaurant. We have restaurant owner friends and stuff that like, you can have it here. We have the seats, we have the space for it. We just move everything else to the side for the night, and then.
Do you see that happening this year? I think you should make it a goal, like a short-term goal.
I think we should make it a goal, yeah, because like. It's not gonna. It's like that. To be honest, I'm not even scared of that. Like I'm scared. I'm scared of the stream more than that shit. I'm more hyped for that because I feel like we owe that to the people. Like,
and people are going for you.
Yeah. Like, and they're going for the group, right? Like in my head, I'm like they're going. They're not even coming for me, But obviously, people are gonna be like people. I know people are just gonna be like, oh no, like you're my favorite, because they're always gonna tell people.
You're gonna have the LALO light shirt.
Yeah, for real.
You could have like I'm sure there's fans like that who would have loved to join like the rap sessions. Like they're like, oh, let's have come in.
That would be a good intro.
Coming up, like, oh yeah, who wants to come up and do a rap intro with us and this and that, or like
the two fucking bad sit down.
Or fuck it, put on some Maniacs Chico's Toxic Show. Who wants a twerk contest? And respectfully, but we turned away though because we got girlfriends.
The single guy off audacity.
I mean, like, who wants to do a twerking contest? But you gotta do it on our lab. But we're gonna turn away because we're taking.
No, wait. Not on us, but on the fur baby.
Oh,
that'd be crazy.
That's motion, bro. He gonna fuck him afterwards.
Hey, actually, so never mind. Not scratch that because he will. Shit loves to be
but but yeah, like but that's why also too is like, and then that goes into thought and stuff because obviously like, I would love for it to be, like the whole goal for that is just like, have fun on the live show, record a podcast, actually do work. Like it's gonna be a live show, but it's work because it's gonna go up. That podcast is gonna go up, and then to have an after party afterwards, to have like some vendors that we have that follow us that are vendors that sell food, have them sell their food, and hopefully have our boys play like the night. Just have our boys play the night.
400.
Yeah, Johnny.
All right, it's been real. Well, the camera's off.
Pesos. 400 pesos.
Yeah, I gave up on that shit because I know the battery just died.
400 pesos.
It's all good.
No, and also cool like with it like the amount of like music guests you've had like that. I know if would be down like just like, oh yeah, can you come perform? Whether like either they'll give you like a homie discount or they'll come for free.
Yeah, I've talked to them. I'm close with still Omar Rodriguez. He'd be down to open up for a little bit and just sing and just vibe out.
Well, is he that young kid that like sings real good?
Yeah, with the guitar. Yeah,
that motherfucker was good.
He grew up too. He got older fast, bro. Like I looked at him and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Forget that we had you on a couple years ago. You're getting older. His voice sounds a little different because obviously he's become a man now.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's cool. Like I text him too. Like I try to keep tabs with everybody just because I don't want them to feel. I may not share your shit, but I still care about how you're doing and how you're like. So I'll call people randomly too. I'm not really a caller either. Obviously, I don't be calling you guys either. But I'll go call people who.
You know what's funny? I love calling people, but I know none of the homies like that shit, so I never do it.
Call Johnny.
I hate phone
except
calls.
for him. Except for him.
Johnny loves to be fucking.
He's the one person, and I love you. But I look at the call like, fuck. All right, hey, what happened? Bro?
You know what's funny? We'll meet up for Maple Alley. Johnny's calling this motherfucker.
Hey, what's up?
What are y'all doing?
And
I'm bored.
I'm bored.
Pull up then.
I'm down.
And do what?
Yeah, and then this fool like he'll just be fucking Jonathan's cheek ledge just like right next to him. Like, bro, let my boy set up, dog.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to this bitch.
Yeah.
Gotta chill ass up.
Oh shit, fucking Johnny. But yeah, anything else besides the live show then?
I think for sure. Oh, we got hopefully merch comes out
the hats
next month. Yeah, hopefully next
Dude,
month.
how was that, bro? Like I know like even from like the first merch drop to now, like how's that been? Because like the way people like respond like to like just the merch drops has been crazy.
It's been fun, bro. It's like I really just like to do shit that I would wear, to be honest. The only one, and I'll say it here, where I gave the homie freelance to do whatever, and I kind of just gave the okay, was the shirt that you're wearing.
Oh.
Because like the design or like the cut?
No, the design, we worked on that together.
Okay.
But the cut and the shirt, it's the only thing where he's like, oh, that's what's in right now. And I'm like, not for a body like me, because...
Yeah, this is tough, bro. Because like I'll be real, like it, like so sitting down, fine. It actually looks great, and I actually love it. But like the side view, it looks like I'm wearing like a poncho. And it doesn't have like the titties like kind of push the shirt out too. So I'm just like, damn, like this is my first time wearing it out, just because it's really hard for me to figure out a fit to wear with this.
There's different
especially
types
for big boys.
There's different types of oversized shirts, is what I realized.
Yeah,
because this is different from the other ones I get from H&M, bro.
This is not even like oversized. This is like a box cut kind of thing.
It's a style, yeah. I can't even lift my hands up because I look like Winnie the Pooh.
Exactly. It lifts up the waist because the hem's like short.
It's a crop top.
Yeah, so it's just like. But it is a style, but it's like a style for certain people like that can rock it.
Certain ethnicities.
Yeah.
Definitely not this way.
I'll say those. If you ever do this again, but just make it a regular oversized tee, and it'll probably. I promise you, it'll still sell.
I was talking to that fool. I was like, I want to make it like the cutoff tees because that's how they came out in the ring with them.
Yeah.
The LWOs, they always came out with cutoff tees.
That would be cool.
So that's what I want to do with them. But yeah, just the response has been cool, bro. And like I'd rather have shit like I want to wear.
Yeah.
I'm very involved with the making of everything.
Mm-hmm.
I try to get the guys involved, and they give their opinions when I ask them, but sometimes it just takes forever. And like he needs an answer from me now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, bro, I need an answer. And then it's like at some point, it's just kind of like, Gazelle's always like, bro, like you're gonna cook, it's fine. Like I don't give a fuck, just do it. And Dreams obviously has his opinions, and then Beto has his opinions. But now it's kind of like, me and JC will crunch it down to like what the final decisions are, and it's like, all right, what do you guys think between these three? And then after that, it's like we focus on the garments, we focus on like the getting the pieces in and trying it before anything and all that.
So has there been like designs where you brought up to the team and like, hey, what do you guys think of these? And then they're like, nah, we don't like these.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So and then they're straight up about it. Oh, well, they prefer this one.
Yeah.
Like just tell them like thumbs up what you like, thumbs down. That's the fastest way.
Right.
And it's like, okay, cool. So we know what to work with these.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, but that's we got stickers, we got hats, we got shirts, and then I think we got shorts coming summer.
The shorts too?
Yeah.
Have you gotten samples of those yet or no?
I haven't got samples of anything. I've
just the hats.
Just the hats.
Put PLP on the ass.
Yeah. Oh, okay, there you go.
Just put fur baby
like this, but on the ass.
I got you. Like boxers.
Yeah.
Man, that's when people get knocked out. They just have our sponsor. Right there.
Facts, exactly. There you go.
But yeah, bro. I mean, just that's That's pretty much it.
When is that drop coming? Like, when are you guys expecting that?
Summer, fool.
So either July, like in late July or early August.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well,
you ain't
if you're
seen the
trying to-
logo?
Yeah, it's like it's summer all over.
Oh, we're in summer right now.
I know.
You late?
It just
I know.
started.
It just started, bro.
Chill, my boy.
Chill. I'm trying to get all that shit out.
Nah, I
I
get
already
you,
paid.
man.
I already paid half of front for the hats. It was expensive.
I bet you.
That's why a lot of people don't do hats.
Yeah, it was like I think in total it's gonna.
And then it's embroidered too, huh?
Yeah, and then the fucking terror. Shout out your president.
You're a president.
Wait, who's my president? Who's my president?
Nah, bro, you're Trumpy, bro.
Barry?
Let's start drama.
Nah, I'm so indifferent with politics because one, I never delve into it to know like what's the curses, which is honestly, Pat, you should be able to know what's going on with your country. Like it's a thing you should do as a citizen. Like at least know what the fuck's going on. Don't be ignorant.
Mhm.
But two, I'm just like the amount of arguments that I'll see with people argue over politics is just like I don't want that. Why would I want that, man?
I only do it when I got time, bro. But with the politics shit, I fucking hate it.
I don't have time for politics right now.
Nah,
Your whole country's in shambles. They're throwing people. they're throwing people out in the Atlantic Ocean out of the fucking planes, bro.
Yeah, that's just wild.
Did you see that?
No, what the fuck? What is that?
They're taking what are those planes called? Like the cargo planes.
Yeah.
They're taking cargo. They're saying that they're taking that there's like image of people getting put into cargo planes. The one that open like the army that open in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And they say that there's confirmed routes of the planes that just go out to the middle of the Atlantic Ocean and then turn the fuck around and it's empty.
What?
And the people are in shackles. And then the people are saying like Argentina did this when it was a dictatorship. I think it was Argentina, and they did this. Like this is confirmed that they would fly out to the middle of the Atlantic, open the back and come right the fuck back home.
That's crazy.
And on TikTok, I don't know if it's real or not, but on TikTok just today, I saw some lady say like there's people washing up shackled on shore.
Damn.
So it's not it sounds like it's no longer rumor. I could just be misspreading information, but if that's the case, shout out to me.
All information is good information.
I believe everything,
So
bro.
I was like, what? All right, cool. Nah, at least we're doing everything the right way.
Yeah.
America, rescue heroes.
Yep. And
Yeah,
it's not even the right way. It's a legal way. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, but that legal way is like, no.
That's
And
the wrong
I
way.
mean, Melvin talked about it. It's designed to fail. It's designed for you to make you quit. Like, cause the amount of time it takes, the amount of money it takes, just for ultimately, they still have to say this shit like, oh yeah, no.
Yeah. So
And it was so crazy to me because when my mom decided to become a citizen, she did it at the local San Bernardino library. You could just sign up there, you pay a little fee, for a couple bumps, boom, boom, boom. A couple weeks later, she's a citizen. No, not a citizen, a resident. She didn't get her citizenship till like a couple years later after that.
Nah, bro, that was a bootleg.
Nah,
Damn.
it was so funny.
Imagine.
Like my mom was fresh over the fucking border. She maybe be here for like 4 months, 4 or 5 months. The lady says like, oh, how long you been here? And because she was like Mexican, like American, she's like, oh, like 4 months. It's like, okay, we're gonna put 2 years, and if they ask you that, you're gonna say 2 years. It's like, oh okay. That's how quick my mom got her fucking residency. Bro.
also your mom lied.
Yeah,
Get her out this fucking country.
Yeah,
Hey, she's a citizen now.
right now, bro.
she's a citizen now.
Get her the fuck out of my country.
And
bro.
take away that what's
A
it
proud
called? The
citizen.
birth rights that you were born here because of her or
Yeah,
whatever. And now
birthright
you're legal
citizenship.
because of that.
And that's another thing too.
Nah,
Like
fuck that,
what's
you outta
crazy
here.
about me, like immigrants, especially Latino immigrants, when they get their residency / citizenship, they become so proud that the fact that I'm American now. Like this is something cool. Like my mom still has a little fucking
Flag.
the little flag that she got from like years ago, like still in her room, bro. Like,
It's because like they got a voice now.
yeah,
It's like and I keep trying to say this to people. It's like they didn't leave their countries because their countries were great. It's because they knew it was corrupted and they didn't have a choice. So they came to a country where a bigger dream happens, and now that they become citizens, like, oh, I have a voice in this country now.
yeah.
Now I can change too. And some parents don't never get citizenship, so they never have that. But they have kids that have that, and then to watch their kids and be like, oh hell yeah, get my fucking parents the fuck out of here. I don't want to see them anymore. It's like a big ass fuck you to them, and it's kind of
Yeah.
like, damn you. I mean, I told you to go out and make choices for your country, but I say kick me the fuck out in the process, bro.
Yeah.
That was your problem.
That's what I find crazy is like, bro, like put yourself in their shoes. Is like you got lucky you weren't born in like a country that has no fucking supplies and all the resources. Like you're lucky. And if you were born in on that piece of land and you try to go to a different piece of land just because it was better opportunity, like you got to put yourself in that position.
Yeah.
And a lot of people here, they just don't seem to care.
I've always like, and even before like all this like Trump like deportation bullshit, like even as a young kid, I always knew, and maybe it's just because it was like my mom, like in my older family members just like kind of shove it, like not shove it in the face, but like let me know, like, hey, you're lucky that you were born here. Like you're like, and even as a kid, like them telling me that, like it really like held true to me that like, yeah, I'm in a good spot, and there's some people that aren't like that, and that's something that I always just like learned young. Like I'm in a good spot.
Also, yes, taking advantage of the fact that there's no fucking visuals. I would also like to say, every fucking dumbass that went to Birch and I voted for this jackass, I'm tired of fucking seeing their stories and them saying, you're all fucking sheep, go do your own fucking research. And it's like, bro, you ended up at Birch because you couldn't do research for pre-algebra or for fucking earth science because you're a fucking idiot, bro. All of you who probably listen to this, because I know some of you probably do, you guys are all fucking idiots. You guys are dumb. You guys are so uneducated as fuck, and you guys are telling me to do my own research, bro. You should have did that in fucking 9th grade and didn't flex that you went that you went to fucking Birch. And remember, in 10th grade, I remember certain jackasses that live here that came up to me, fool, are you going to with us, fool? It's gonna get lit. I was like, where you going? We're going to fucking Birch, fool. We all got the letters. I was like, not the flex you think it is, lad.
Yeah.
And they went to fucking Birch and they colored. 1 is red, 2 is blue, and they did that and they passed high school like that. Shut the fuck up, losers.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
All those are fucking losers,
and then it's
bro.
crazy is like there's people that obviously they're people there because they're fucking dumbasses and they couldn't get their grades up. But then there's also people that just weren't showing up to school, so their grades fell because of that. And so then they find out like, I don't belong here. I'm like, well, no shit, but you should have came to school.
Yeah, idiot. So yeah, I'm not talking about everyone in general. Obviously, some people are way more educated than me too.
Yeah.
I'm not even. That's not even coming from like I went to college, bro. I barely passed high school with D's, but I passed high school. You know.
Yeah.
So like I'm not. It's not coming from like an educated person. So I know the people who are educated that still voted for Trump, and it's like, oh, clearly you wasted your time and your money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're so stupid.
I don't give a fuck about the education, just good morality.
Yeah, bro. It's like, but people are still looking at this shit and like, yeah, as you should. You should do everything the right way. Families being separated, bro. Like, even if I saw black people getting separated from the white people, I would not feel like, yeah,
exactly.
yeah, get your shit together, bitch. Like,
Yeah.
I would not like nod and like, fuck yeah, this is my country right here. I would not take pride in that. I'd feel like disgusted inside, bro.
Exactly,
Yeah.
bro. It's crazy, man. Like people are showing their true colors, and it's just they're like, oh, well, I don't know why their ancestor would put themselves in that position. I don't know, like you're fucking stupid.
Yeah,
Man.
bro. Like you lack empathy so bad, and that's sad.
Yeah, because what comes first is humanity. Like we're a human race. We're all one race, and it's just like it's all just land, and we're all just people. Like so, no matter what, respect should just be held across, no matter where you're at, and it's just like just common sense on like families and how people live, and just like if you really like, because a lot of these people will try to say like, oh, I'm not racist or I don't think that way, but like yet like pretty much what they're approving it kind of goes aligned with racism.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like people are getting targeted because they're brown.
Exactly.
They're not targeting like white people. Well, sometimes when they hear the accent, they're not targeting the Armenians too. They're targeting like people like
You look Mexican.
you look brown. Get the fuck out. That's literally the rule right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's press them, see what's up. And as soon as like somebody who speaks English well enough and it's telling them like show the credentials, show everything, they start like they start going into their cars. That's fucking bounty hunters, fucking lame ass losers too.
Yeah.
Except for Dog, because he was cool.
Yeah. It does piss me off when these motherfuckers just. There's like it pisses me off, but there's also this sense of like it's, I don't know if it's dread or I'm like, there's also like there's only so much we can do. Like you literally have to like, you kind of have to put your hands because like you could try to stop, but then you get fucked over too. Like you literally like, get put in with them or you get put to jail because I forget what charges they're getting people for.
Yeah, they're just getting on some dumbass charges.
Yeah.
Bro.
Interrupting or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's a felony charge. So we're literally like I don't know if, there's like literally a video of a mom like her dropping off her daughter in the fashion district because she works for like a hat company, and then boom, ICE gets her immediately, and the mom's too scared to go outside of the car to help her because obviously her mom's barely got a residency and she doesn't she doesn't want to lose her or anything, so she's literally just screaming out of the car like, hey, she's a citizen, stop, and they still end up taking the daughter away.
Yeah, because I'm sure to ask you the question after I guess I answer it with sometimes I think like, bro, like I watch those videos and I really be thinking like, what if my dad's out in the store and some people just tackle him and there's a video of my dad getting punched and like my dad's a whole ass fucking he's a citizen, like he belongs here.
Yeah,
like this is all he knows. He's been here since he was fucking 15. Like in this country. Like he belongs.
Yeah.
This is his home. He doesn't have a home to go back to.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And like I think about it, and I'm like, bro, what would I do if I saw a video like? And my dad told me, like, calls me, like, hey, I'm over here. But eventually, when they finally he gets a hold of me, and I see a video of him just getting beat up, like I'm like, what the fuck would I do? Like I don't want to find out who the motherfuckers were that punched on my dad like that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I don't know how you guys would feel. Obviously,
Oh,
no
fuck
sinners.
yeah.
You know, watching your mom get tackled to the floor.
Bro, I low key, I have been put in the situation before, and it still haunts me to this day because it was. So, this is when my dad was still coming around, but my mom was separated, and like I was in high school, and so my dad called my mom like, "Hey, can you pick me up from like this bus stop in San Bernardino?" And this is when we had a truck, so we're gonna pick him up, and then we'll get some food and just take him to the spot. And we're literally pulling up to the bus station, and my dad's getting off the bus. And mind you, he's a dumbass, but also, you know, he's a man. Like some thugs were like literally like basically asking him for like trying to get his phone off of him, and it's like a piece of shit Metro phone. It's not no something nice, but which is another thing where like my mom was like grilling him like, bro, we would have just got you a new one or something. But he was just like adamant, like, no, I'm not gonna give you the phone. I'm not gonna give you the phone. And they started jumping in, bro. And my mom gets out of the car, and I'm gonna get out of the car too. But my mom like literally, I've never heard. She doesn't shout at me. She literally said, she stay in the car, and I'm like, oh, okay, shit. And so I stay in the car, and like I literally see like my dad's getting fucking stomped right there, bro. And my mom's like you know, running down, screaming away, and they all run off, and like, fuck, I'm getting pissed off right now.
I know, bro. I feel it, man.
I'm really getting pissed off right now. And so we both they all get in the car, and my mom's just like, she's in tears, man. My dad's like sitting there just quiet, like there's like little like a welt on his head, and I'm just like, I got home, and like I've never punched like a wall, but I punched like a wall in my room because I was frustrated because that happened, and I was frustrated that I wasn't able to do anything about it. So like,
Yeah, you felt defensive, right?
Yeah.
You couldn't do anything. How old were you? You were young?
Bro, I was like a freshman or sophomore in high school, bro.
But even then, you were still 13, 14?
Yeah, it's still young, but it's like old enough to like want to fuck someone up.
Yeah.
You're going through literally your hormonal phase. Like you don't know what the fuck's going on with yourself.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. See, even like I haven't been in that position, but even thinking like just another human has to deal with that type of shit, and that fucking hurts me. Like one thing I realize is when I'm around people that are crying or sad, like I just have that feeling to match their emotion because like I just care about people.
That's empathy.
You
like,
have
people
empathy.
Yeah, I just care about people, and so like no matter what, like I don't know, it's just weird that people can just be okay with this or just cheer for someone that they know is allowing it and enabling all this behavior.
Yeah, that clip that blew up with LALO on your guys' TikTok about him talking
With
about
me?
I'm sorry, with fucking Beto. About him. My fault.
Yeah,
Right?
it's all good. We're just as good looking. I get it, bro.
It was him talking about his dad in the dream and shit, and just like and like they're like coming out like some
in the comments, TikTok,
some were like you know, they felt bad, like just like, oh damn, and then some people were like just being assholes.
Yeah,
I'm like, what?
If your dad loved that scooter in that country so much, he should go back. I was like, what the fuck? How did you get that out of that?
Yeah, bro. I was like, people are fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, people are like, and then someone said, that's not even that bad.
I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Bro, I like that shit. It was funny as fuck. Nah, I'm kidding. I didn't like it. It's so
Crazy.
I was watching the homie tear over here, and I'm just like, yeah, like, yeah. Hell no. Hell no, that shit was rough, bro. Like, I was like, damn, that's crazy that, you know, that's people's reality, bro.
Yeah.
And you know, and that's like that's my homie's reality. You know, obviously he's very spoken about it.
Yeah.
Beto and stuff is like, and I'm always, you know, I'm constantly checking up on him and stuff and make sure he's fine and all that. So, you know, it's so close, you know. So, you know.
Yeah, I seen the ISOs in the corner of our street.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cholet, my aunt, she posted it. They're right there in the corner apartments.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I was like, all this time, bro, I'm thinking my grandma's a citizen. She's not.
What the fuck?
And she's old, man. So like, she's so she's an easy target for anyone, really. So.
And where does your grandma stay?
Stays at 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck you.
I'm just
But
kidding.
yeah, I mean, I think we've been here long enough.
Yeah. Go home. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed.
Or else already about to be midnight and shit. My boy got work at 5 a.m.
Yeah, so
Man, like a trooper though.
Yeah.
I did want to say one thing because I know I'm assuming you're gonna head out unless you just said that and we're gonna keep going for another hour. But I did want to say one thing.
What's up?
I've already said, like, I've already, to give you guys your, first of all, two to give you guys your flowers, you guys are doing great. I love watching you guys. I love seeing everything you guys are doing, like for Woof Logik individually, as individuals. I've seen the growth in like you and you as people, and it's like it's cool to see my homies because I don't like looking at stagnant homies. I can't be around it for too long anymore. It's just kind of like I need to see all my boys like going up, progressing, either as humans or just in their individual like lives. And it's good to have you guys succeeding because trust me, I'm serious. Me and my girl were watching this yesterday, and then your guys' performance that you guys had in San Diego, was it? By the way, excuse me. She knows, she goes out and stuff, so she knows. She's like, that's a good club that they're playing at, you know? I was like, don't know that. I don't go out. She's like, it's a really good one for that music too. It's a really good one. It's very well known. I was like, I didn't know that. She's like, it is. And then like we're randomly we're painting or whatever, and then she looked at the thing. She looked at the screen again. She's like, dude, those are your friends. And I was like, I know. I'm very proud of them. You know, like those are my homies. Like I'm very like I take pride in like my homies, and that's it's a really good thing. You know, like I'm glad that I'm surrounded by you guys because also when you guys do shit like that, I'm like, well, I can't stay too behind. Like we can't like in a nice competitive way. You know, can't stay too behind. Then you know, like my homies are going up there, and it's good to see. So it's like it's I don't know. I'm proud of both of you for real.
Thank you.
As much as you guys are doing. And second of all, I was gonna say I've been asked a lot of times to do stuff individually by other podcasters too. That just like they'll hit me up and they'll be like, "Hey, you want to hop on?" I'm like, "With the guys?" I'm like, "No, just you. It's fine too. Like it's whatever." Like I'm just like, I know, you know, like I'm all right. Like not because it's just you, but just because I don't like doing shit by myself.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and so I don't really go out and do shit by myself. But you guys did make me. Besides this being my home, the conversation did make me feel like very very like comfortable and like.
We're boys here, man. We're just shooting the shit.
I know. So it's cool. Like it's like my first outlet to do something by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
that's true.
It's with my boys still, but still.
Yeah, but yeah, you're a guest, I guess, you know. But it's easy. It's easy for us.
Yeah, because we're.
You know?
I mean, when he said like when he texted me like was it yesterday? I was like, oh yeah, LALO's not to come pod about this. I'm like, oh hey, hell yeah, bet because we've been trying to get you guys to come on this shit for a minute.
Well, it's just tough, as you know. I always wanted a studio for our podcast, so that's the reason. Like, so I could have guests. But you know, I don't want to have people come to my house and shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one topic we'll probably touch on next episode. But for sure, you know, it was great having you. Wait, was that all you were trying to say?
Yeah. Just like giving you guys your flowers. And the second thing was just like, it feels cool to do something by myself. Because the first thing I did by myself.
Yeah.
Every time I always have my boys with me.
Yeah, and I'm sorry the camera shut off on you, but
I don't care. I don't care.
No,
This is fun. If anything, I probably prefer that.
But yeah, no, it was really cool. I don't really think we really get too much alone time with you, so it's I mean, I consider you a brother. Like you're
Same.
Like you're gonna be in my fucking wedding, fool. So like I always consider you like a close friend. Like we've known each other since fucking Pumas.
Yeah. The GO team.
Yeah, the GO team. So like of course, you know, I want to have all our friends on our podcast, just be a part of anything. And I'm happy and thankful that you agreed because I was kind of scared that you're gonna start putting excuses to not, you know, because we were talking about dates.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like, fuck, man. I hope he could just do it.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was just excuse or whatever, but I'm happy we're able to get this done.
Knock it out. This is fun, bro. Like I said, I consider you guys brothers too.
Yeah.
This is really fucking fun.
And then shout out to you guys, of course, too. Shout out to you mainly because you've never missed an episode.
Yeah.
Right?
Not yet.
Ever.
Yeah, you've never missed an episode. You did solo. You did everything. You stayed committed. You stayed more consistent than anyone. So give you your flowers on that. I always want to see you guys grow, and that's why I always give my 2 cents, whether it's wanted or not, just because I care. You know?
Same. Like I there's so many times like I just like think about you guys because I'm like, damn, I want you guys up here already. Like I get impatient with you guys because I'm like, fuck, I want these motherfuckers to be fucking cute. I want these motherfuckers in like the top 100 podcasts already. Like I want these for you guys so bad because I know we have you guys like we have like, you know, as homies we have the talent, the ability to get there. Obviously now it's just about putting in the work and you guys are putting in the work, but it's just, you know, things take their time.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I'm patient because I know that all of us love this and we're all coming here like loving this, and it's not like it doesn't feel like
like a job.
It doesn't feel like a job, and it doesn't feel like people are forced to be here. Like sometimes like to some extent with the other homie, you know, the fur baby, it felt very much like he felt forced to be there, but he was still happy that he was around his boys. Yeah, and like maybe that's his own personal stuff that he's going.
I think he does it on his own time pretty much.
So I'm just like at some point I was like, bro, it's not fun because like I'm feeding off your energy, and your energy's like, I don't want to be here, but I told you guys to be here, and when I am here,
And then you have to get on his head, and
And then-
it's like you don't want to do that.
yeah. Because then I'm already like the one that's on his head the most.
Yeah.
So like now I'm on his head again. On top of
Yeah.
that, it's kind of like fuck out of here. You know, he don't want to do with that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now I feels like it feels like better. Feels like everyone's always here to work and
Yeah.
vibe and have a good time, and I think we all love it, and I think that's why it will succeed because it's like there's love behind it. It's like it's hard work. It's hard work behind the love, and as long as you love it and you put hard work in, eventually like everything you get paid out for like all the work that you put in
Yeah.
Yeah.
with love. You know.
And that's the thing. We do it for the love of the game, one, and then two, like I think having your group that's all kind of focused on big things, it helps push each other to keep going. We do it for each other, really.
Yeah.
I mean, we do it for ourselves, but we also have an extra incentive to do it for one another and hold each other accountable, essentially.
I feel like we do have. I feel like all of us do have that too. It's
Yeah.
kind of like if I win, all my boys are gonna win.
Exactly.
Same thing with you guys. It's like if I,
Yeah.
because like in your lane, if you can get closer to like
This person.
bigger, like hey, you should go do their podcast because you guys probably vibe with them.
Mhm.
And then same thing with us. Like if we ever get some DJ, you haven't really talked to him. I'd bring you guys in here, so you guys can make that connection. You know, like that's just everybody wins. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the goal. I feel like, and that's why again I'll keep saying this. That's why our group will succeed
Of course.
because
Yeah.
it's like that's the end goal. It's like everybody to win.
I think we got too much pride to let one or the other fall out.
Yeah, no, I'll press y'all shit if you guys are just gonna be like, nah, I think we're done. I'll be like, you pussy,
Nah. Exactly,
you
bro.
fucking baby.
Exactly, because like I always say, like I would much rather work for you or with you than work a 9 to 5.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Oh
So-
God.
But yeah, it's cool. Close this one out.
Yes, sir.
I think this is our longest episode too, my boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just be yapping, taking you out of yaps.
Like, comment, share, turn on notifications.
Share.
When we see anything up to anything
Oh,
new.
that's your new tagline, bro. That's your new tagline for your
Share.
drops.
Do you believe? Not that share.
No, not that one.
Check out our new set from Nova if you haven't yet. It's a fucking banger. Check out our homies podcast, Ponte las Pilas.
You don't have to.
Please do. And
Yes.
go on their live streams and give them money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it.
I want my $5 back.
They'll get fucked up for you.
Yeah, for fun.
Yeah,
for
for
trade.
Fine. Also, thank you for letting us shoot here. It's a definitely more comfortable setting.
Oh hell yeah, no problem, bro.
But yeah.
Anytime you guys need it, just let me know and I'll try to make room for you guys.
All right, cool. I'm gonna fucking start living here, rent
Okay.
here.
Well, look, you have a 2-seater set over there.
Great.
Oh,
Oh, hey. No, I'm
Hey.
kidding.
It doesn't get used.
All right, Ali talks right here. I'm just kidding.
The other foods are gonna sit somewhere over there.
Well, they're already bitching about the sun. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
over
it was warm that day for sure, but
crazy.
yeah.
All right, then, guys. Thank you all for listening and watching. We will see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.